Russellville, 968-5668, or check them out, russellvilleliving.com.
The folks at Arkansas River Valley Heating and Air want to take a moment to not only thank you for your business, but also the opportunity to work for you and give your family whole house comfort. Every kind word that you put online and personal recommendation to your friends and family is appreciated. And customers like you are not only vital to their business, but vital to making our community as great as it is. From their family to yours, thank you from Arkansas River Valley Heating and Air.
High school students, join us for the ATU Focus Days, an immersive preview experience of the Arkansas Tech campus. Our Office of Admissions and Academic Colleges host a full day related to your area of interest. You'll get to eat on campus, sit in on classes, experience campus life, and attend an athletic event. Parents and guardians are welcome too, with sessions dedicated to their interests. On January 30th, our College of STEM will be hosting the ATU Focus Day. If you're interested in science, technology, engineering, or math, you can learn more and register at atu.edu/focusdays.
Arkansas Tire and Auto Service, we're more than just tires. Consistent, responsive, honest and fair. What makes us different? We're the ones who care. Trust our experience to know what you need. Professional and fast, see what we mean. Arkansas Tire and Auto Service, we're more than just tires.
Arkansas Tire and Auto Service, 2304 East Main, Russellville.
Welcome back to Cyclone Arena. Lady Cyclones and the Lady Bombers of Mountain Home getting ready to face off. I bring in my color man tonight, Aaron Duval. What do you think about tonight's game?
Well, last Friday night we stepped into a buzzsaw at Farmington, and we didn't help our cause any by turning the ball over 29 times. But the bright spot in that game was number 4, Keister, hitting 4 of 6 threes. Tonight, I think some of the keys to this game is, as far as the Lady Cyclones, we've got to cut back on our turnovers. We need more scoring from the outside. But I think one of the big things, besides cutting back our turnovers, is being more aggressive on the inside, especially rebounding and going after the ball at both ends. We got to make some good passes tonight. We're facing a very good team. Don't telegraph that pass, and we just got to relax. We got to play our game and score the points. The funny thing about that game Friday night, we never shot a free throw in that game. I think Farmington, unofficially Farmington only fouled 6 times in that game, and that's a little bit confusing to me. But anyway, if we get to that free throw line, we've got to make those free throws. They're just a good shot and way to rack up some points.
Well, the Lady Cyclones in that ball game actually had more threes than they did twos. And you're talking about scoring from the outside. They had 8 3-pointers in that loss. They did lose big to Farmington. But again, Farmington back-to-back state champions in Class 4A. They moved up to 5A. And they beat Greenwood at Greenwood. They've beaten Mountain Home. They're already undefeated in our conference. We thought at the beginning of the year, forget Farmington for a minute, we thought this was going to be Mountain Home's year to overtake Greenwood as the best team that they've had in many, many years. And then, I mean, if you're a Mountain Home fan, you're like, oh, man, what do we got to do? Because we get our best team. We can overtake Greenwood. And then Farmington moves in and just ransacks them, beats them by 24 points. But they still get another shot at them. This is probably the best team that one of the best teams that Coach Dale Leonard's ever had, and realized that he's made 7 semifinals, never been to the finals. This could be the year, depending on what kind of draw he gets. But he has some fantastic players. He's got Lakin Moore, who's already scored over 1,000 points. He has Jayla Yonkers, who's got offers from UCA and Tennessee Martin. Brooklyn Mitchell needs 7 points to surpass 1,000 points. She probably will get that tonight as she's averaging in double figures. And so one of the best team Mountain Home has had. They're 17-3 overall and just 4-1 in conference play. Their one loss was to Farmington. We're going to take a break, come back with more of your pregame show. This is Lady Cyclone Basketball on the EAB Sports Network.
Back at the Farmers Co-op, as we have an opportunity to visit with Mike Apple. Mike, those cold temperatures make it difficult for agribusiness, but especially for those farm animals. What do we need to do?
You bet. It's getting cold and windy and wet. We got to feed these cattle, keep their body temperature up where they can not only survive but thrive.
The Farmers Co-op, located on East Main in Russellville. Don't forget their Danville location.
At Centennial Bank, we believe serving our community goes beyond assisting with financial needs. We pride ourselves on being community connected and customer focused. Supporting our community starts with our employees. We enjoy rolling up our sleeves and helping make our community a better place. Our local bankers are a team that brings passion, pride, and dedication to our communities. That is why Centennial Bank is proud to support the place we call home. Centennial Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Are you working hard to feed your family on a budget? Visit Chicken Mart to get all your Crispitos, pizza sticks, restaurant quality chicken nuggets, strips, wings, and fries all in one stop, and lots of opportunity purchases that are so good they may never come back. Check out Chicken Mart in 2 convenient locations before you go grocery shopping and see what they have for your family. Chicken Mart's been serving the River Valley since 1983 and still going strong. Visit 1808 South Arkansas Avenue or 106 Weir Road in Russellville. Chicken Mart, your chicken and more store.
Duval's Affordable Portable Buildings, the River Valley's oldest full-service portable buildings dealer. You'll find Burnett Affordable Buildings and C&H carports for garages, barns, carport sheds, and more. At Duval's Affordable Portable Buildings, they believe in high-quality buildings that last and excellent customer service that makes a difference. Visit Duval's AffordablePortableBuildings.com or just stop by 4151 South Arkansas Avenue in Russellville today.
Welcome back. We're about 6 minutes away from the national anthem and start time here as the Lady Cyclones hosting the Lady Bombers of Mountain Home. It's been tough going for Russellville this year. They played a really, really tough non-conference schedule, and when they started conference play, they were 5-11, but it includes wins in Missouri against Blue Valley West. They beat Morrilton, beat Rogers here, beat Pottsville and Portsmouth Southside. Starting conference, though, they lost to Alma, and then were supposed to play Mountain Home here. That game was moved to tomorrow night, then moved back to the night. But since then, they did beat Siloam Springs in overtime, 50-46. But back-to-back losses at Greenwood Farmington. If you look at it, Russellville has 3 games. The way this is lined up, they've got 3 games against the best 3 teams in the conference, in Greenwood, Farmington, and now Mountain Home. But you know what? The only thing that matters is that you finish in the top 4 and you make it to the state tournament. When we look at the standings, because it's never too early to look at that stuff, because look, it's state. It's not like 4A and below where they have regionals and all that other stuff. You finish in the top 4. So if you're looking at that number 4 spot, Van Buren is sitting in that number 4 spot at 3-2. So the Lady Cyclones just 2 games away from that spot. And you don't want to ever give games away, but on the games that you're supposed to win, you want to win those, and you try to split. You try to win at home and lose on the road. Not try to lose on the road, but you know what I mean. If you could split those games, but if you can steal one, and if the Lady Cyclones could try to find one to steal, and not saying that they could steal this one, but if you look at Mountain Home, they have, even though they're 4-1 in conference play, they have been struggling a little bit. They have played 2 games that were very close that they should have won easily, and it's kind of got them wondering about that. They lost a single-digit game at Alma, 49-44, a game that saw them turn the ball over 15 times in just the first half and also get in a little bit of foul trouble. And so you're thinking maybe that might be the recipe for maybe a game here. They did blow out Siloam Springs. They lost a close game against Van Buren, losing just by 7. The game that they lost was to Farmington. They got beat 86-59, but you know they've played some close games. Their only other win was against Harrison, a 14-point victory there. The Lady Cyclones will play on Friday night hosting Harrison, and so back-to-back home games here. Kind of try to settle yourself a little bit. Now Harrison is the one you're kind of eyeing a little bit. That'd be a big game Friday night, but until then, Lady Cyclones are hoping to play well here, and look, it would be great if they could upset Mountain Home. If they don't, they need to find a way to get better and improve and to get ready for this turnaround that'll happen after they play Harrison on Friday night. We do want to mention to you about Friday night a couple of things of note. First of all, Friday night will be the 40th anniversary celebration of the 1985 Cyclone State Championship basketball team. The only state champion in Cyclone boys history was in 1985. A bunch of role players. I got to do a story on them. It was fantastic. And they're going to have quite a few of those players coming back. It was supposed to be the first time we played Mountain Home back in early January. That got moved because of the storm, the ice storm that we had, a snowstorm that we had. So that's going to be this Friday night. They will honor them between the girls and the boys game. So, again, the 40th anniversary of that team, Billy Hampton, the point guard, the Gray Townsend, Rodney Foster, Donnie Daly. I'm going to leave somebody out. Sotomayor. That was a fantastic team that did not get an easy draw. In fact, I think they had to beat 6 teams that were in the top 6 on their way to win a state championship game, state championship for Coach Marty Barnes back, and they played that. They didn't wait a week after that to going to the finals. It was back when you play the semis one day and the finals the next day, and all that was hosted at Pine Bluff back in the day. And I'll tell one quick story about that I'll tell next week is Coach Barnes, they had a big going-away pep rally for the semifinals. They came back that night after the victory, and everything in the locker room and the gym had been cleaned up. And he used that with his team, said, look, our fans don't even, our students, our faculty didn't even think you guys were going to win this game. And he used that as motivation as they played North Little Rock Northeast at the time in the state finals, a team they had beaten early in the year and won that finals. But we'll talk a lot about that next week. But if you're in the area, you need to come between the girls and boys game. Be here for the girls game, but between that is when they will be honoring the state championship basketball team. Also, they'll be honoring the girls golf state championship team back-to-back. They'll be presented with a trophy and their state championship rings. That'll be at halftime of the boys game. They're about to do the Star Spangled Banner, the national anthem there, the Pledge of Allegiance, and a moment of silence. And so we're going to take a break. When we do that, when we come back, we'll give you the starting lineups for both teams, and then we'll have the tip-off. Russellville Lady Cyclones against the Mountain Home Lady Bombers. That coming up after this break. And this is Lady Cyclone Basketball on the EAB Sports Network.
Mountain Home fans, thank you for making the trip and supporting your team of student athletes. At this time, will you please stand and join us in the Pledge of Allegiance, followed by a moment of silence. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Thank you. Now, if you will turn your attention to our flag as we hear the play of our national anthem. Thank you. And at this time, we would like to welcome our teams to the court. First, our guest team, coached by head coach Dale Leonard and assisted by Mitch Husky.
And always wear seatbelt on the side-by-sides for riders 16 and older.
KCJC, Dartnell, Russellville. Ladies and gentlemen, this is
River Country, KCJC, an EAB Media Group radio station.
Welcome back to Cyclone Arena. We just did the national anthem and Pledge of Allegiance, and both teams getting ready to get introduced right now. They're introducing Mountain Home, so we'll give you the Mountain Home Lady Bombers. They're going to start off with number 2, 5'10" junior Brooklyn Mitchell. Number 3, Jayla Yonkers. She's a 5'10" junior. Anna McCarn, she's a 6'4" senior wearing number 21. Lakin Moore, she's wearing number 24. She's a 6-foot senior. And Levi Fosness, number 33. She's a 6-foot junior. Mountain Home coached by Dale Leonard. He's in his 25th season here as the head coach of the Mountain Home Lady Bombers. It's the only school he's ever been to. He's a coach there at 28 years and his 25th season as the head coach for Mountain Home. He recently, last year, got his 400th win at Mountain Home, and it was a big one to get it. He got it against Greenwood last year, 55-46. That's a perfect one. His assistant coach is Mitch Husky, who's also the athletic director and longtime boys head coach. They're good friends there, and you can do a lot worse than have an assistant coach like Mitch Husky, and that's who Coach Leonard has there at Mountain Home. The Lady Bombers 17-3 overall. They are 4-1 in conference play, tied for second with Greenwood. Their only loss in conference was to Farmington. For the Lady Cyclones, going to try to go in order, but I never know what kind of order they're going to go in. So I'll go ahead and tell you that Russellville is coached by LaShanta Johnson. She's in her second season at Russellville. Came to us from Conway. It's the first head coaching job she's had. Her assistant is Austin Turner. This is his first season as assistant at Russellville, but his second season in the district. Starting off for the Lady Cyclones, number 3, sophomore Chloe Garner. Number 4, Kana Keister. She is a junior. Really good game at Farmington the other night with 4 threes in the game. Number 5, Jasmine Garcia, who played up last year as a freshman, this year getting to start as a sophomore. Number 15, junior Kyra White. And number 21, Soraya Stroud. She's also a junior. This team graduated the entire starting 5 last year. They returned with a bunch of youth and 1 senior on the team. This Lady Cyclones team 6-15 overall, 1-4 in conference play. But again, don't look at trying to finish first. Look at trying to finish in the top 4. And if you look at that, they're only 2 games out of that number 4 spot, chasing Van Buren right now. All the other games in the 5A West tomorrow night. Again, this one moved to tonight because of making sure they could get officials. You know, you have your one assigner, and this assigner was out of officials. Again, this game is supposed to be played tomorrow night, but it was a make-up game. All the officials had been already promised elsewhere, so it got moved to tonight. Last week they moved it to tonight for that reason. Lady Cyclones in their home white jerseys with black and red trim, and Mountain Home in their blue jerseys with gold and white trim. Mountain Home will win the opening tip. Anna McCarn, the 6'4" senior, wins the tip, and they like to shoot. They can just about everybody on this team from Mountain Home can shoot. They'll miss a 3 from the right side. Mitchell, Lady Cyclones, getting the defensive rebound. Garcia in transition. Her pass was tipped and knocked out of bounds. They're trying to go to Kyra White just a little bit late on that toss, and Levi Fosness is the one that knocked it out of bounds for Mountain Home.
Boy, it didn't take them long to go for a 3, did it?
No, it didn't. Lady Cyclones with it. Kana Keister gives it up to Stroud. 21 seconds on the shot clock. Crossover dribble by Garcia. Kicks it back out. Here's a 3 try by Chloe Gardner. That'll miss. On the rebound is Levi Fosness. Mountain Home in the front court. Cross-court pass comes over to Lakin Moore. Had it knocked away. Chloe Gardner, can she pick up the steal? It's going to be knocked away from behind. And they did not. We did not gain possession. I was going to say the shot clock is now at 16, but Russellville going to get whistled for a backcourt foul. This is going to be on Chloe Gardner, her first, and the team's first. Jayla Yonkers inbounding it, number 2, Brooklyn Mitchell. Mitchell, for them, 7 points away from 1,000 points. If she gets it, she'll be the second player on this team that has over 1,000 points. There's a turnaround jumper from the inside, Levi Fosness. And when you look at this, their starting 5, every single person on their starting 5 has got college offers. There's a missed shot from the inside by Garcia for Russellville. Fosness the rebound. When was the last time that happened? Even Russellville last year had 2 players go on play college ball. There's a shot from the left side. Is good there by Lakin Moore. She's the only player right now with 1,000 points for Mountain Home, and they lead at 4-0. Long 3 try by Soraya Stroud, hitting it from left side.
Well, you could tell by the time that ball left her hand that was going to be a good shot.
They're trying to answer. This one grazes the iron. Missed that shot was Yonkers. Garcia the rebound. Crossover dribble all the way with the left hand. Missed that one. With the rebound is Mitchell, and tied up in the backcourt. It'll belong to Russellville, as goalie Garner will be the trigger man. 2 minutes into this basketball game, the Lady Cyclones trail by a point, 4-3. They're resetting the shot clock because it did change possessions on the jump ball. Inbounds pass comes to Garcia near the top, trying to go inside. Gets around her man. Mitchell missed the shot from the inside. Fosness the rebound, and we have a foul called on the Lady Cyclones. This will be on Chloe Garner, and that's her second. And she will check out of the game. McKinley Walls, a sophomore, number 14, will check in for Garner, who will sit down with 2 personal fouls.
That was 2 shots by the Cyclones that's going just kind of in and out, very close.
Lakin Moore missing a 3 from the right side. Rebound hit the floor and then picked up by McKinley Walls. Stroud looking inside for Kyra White. After dribbling through, will kick it back out. Pull-up jumper from 10, no good by Keister. Garcia the rebound, trying to shoot it amongst the trees. Her putback rolls off the iron. Off the pass and the interception by Kyra White, and she drives and is whistled as she's going to the free throw line. But it was Kyra White. She looked like she was running down the floor, coming back, getting that interception and drawing the foul. That's the first foul called on Mountain Home. It's number 1 on Anna McCarn. And Kyra to the free throw line, where she shoots 63% on the season. She'll miss the first. And we expect a split crowd tonight as junior high basketball going on across the city. Kyra White hits 1 of 2, and we're all tied at 4. The Lady Cyclones the last 4 points with a 3-pointer by Stroud, and that free throw by Kyra White, and Mountain Home turns it over in the front court after the cross-court pass. Garcia at the top, gives it to McKinley Walls, will run behind her to take the handoff. Crossover dribble in the lane, stops, double team, finding the open man. It's Kana Keister, and she hits the 3 from the left corner. She had 4 threes against Farmington. Her record in the ball game is 6. She's got 41 now on the season. Lady Cyclones as a team have now hit 132.
Good play by White, knocking that ball out of bounds.
Lady Cyclones with a lead, the last 7 points, lead at 7-4. Knocking the ball away, Garcia in transition, 2-on-1. Will bounce past the Walls. She'll go up with it. Layup is no good. With the rebound is Lakin Moore. Lakin Moore gets it left side. Jayla Yonkers will take it baseline. Going inside, double team. McCarn still forces it up and gets fouled. Anna McCarn will go to the free throw line, and the foul is going to be called on Nikana Keister, her first and the team's third. Anna McCarn will play at Linwood next year. She's already signed. That's in St. Charles, Missouri. She misses the first free throw. 6'4" senior. Hits 1 of 2, and that stops the Lady Cyclones' 7-0 run. 7-5 is our score with Russellville up. They're going to pressure a little bit in the backcourt. Russellville's had some problems with this, but they'll beat it in the front court. Splitting the double team is Garcia. Bounce pass down low to Stroud. Missed the shot from inside. Jasmine with the rebound. And Garcia has her first bucket, and the Lady Cyclones back up by 4.
You know, unofficially, I've got Garcia with 4 rebounds.
There's a double team in the front court on Brooklyn Mitchell. She gets the pass away to Yonkers. Tried to go back to Mitchell, and it's going to go in the backcourt. Over and back is the call. And even though Mountain Home's supposed to walk away with this game, the Lady Cyclones playing tough. And lead it here 9-5. Under 4 minutes to go. First quarter, early going. Quick pass inside on the cutter. Garcia, reverse layup is in. I don't know if she planned for that, but when she caught it, she was too far underneath the basket and went around the other side and hit the reverse. 11-5. Lady Cyclones lead it by 6, their largest lead of the game. Left side three-pointer by Moore. Misses everything. On the backside rebound, Mountain Home has it inside. Mitchell lost it going up, taken away by Russellville. Walls pass down the floor to Stroud. She'll stop on the right side. Cutting the basket, Garcia all the way to the rim. Jasmine's got 6, and Coach Dale Leonard of Mountain Home wants to take a timeout. 13-5, the Lady Cyclones with the lead. We'll take a break. This is Lady Cyclone basketball on the EAB Sports Network.
Hi, this is Mike Giroux with Giroux & Associates, Medicare Specialist of Arkansas, here to remind you of the importance of doing an insurance review. Things change over the course of time and can affect your current benefits. It's important to make sure you have proper coverage. Give us a call today at 479-857-2810 for a free review of your life, health, or Medicare coverage. Giroux & Associates, Medicare Specialist of Arkansas, 479-857-2810.
At this time, I'm so conditioned to be looking at other scores, I have to keep reminding myself we're the only game in town in the 5A West tonight. The other 3 games tomorrow night. I will tell you, it's good to see the Cyclone cheerleaders here. They competed in Dallas, Texas over this past weekend. The junior high cheerleaders had to battle through some flu, and I think they're having to miss the game tonight. We're back to action. Lady Cyclones lead it by 8, 13-5. Mountain Home missed a shot on the inside. It goes out of bounds. It belongs to us. Checking in that timeout, number 25, Amaya Ely.
Well, I like the way the Lady Cyclones are going after that defensive rebound.
Yeah, you talk about starting 5, and they've all got offers from somewhere. A couple of them have already signed. We mentioned McCorn signing with Linwood. Lady Cyclones lead it by 8 here. Not intimidated. Stroud act like she was going to take it baseline. Stops her pass, tipped and intercepted, and we'll get a reach-in foul called on Russellville. A little frustration foul. And that will be number 4 on us. The first on Soraya Stroud. Kyra White will check back in for Russellville. She replaced Stroud. Chloe Gardner started this game. She's on the bench with 2 fouls. Everybody else with 1 or less. Brooklyn Mitchell. She got some interest from everybody from NAIA to a couple D1 schools. No offers from D1 yet. They'll get around left side. Jayla Yonkers hits the 3. Yonkers has an offer from UCA and Tennessee Martin. That's her first 3 of the game. Lady Cyclone's going to answer with a 3 of their own. Kyra White, she's got 4, and Russellville back up by 8.
They just left her alone. I don't think they noticed her over there.
That's Whitten Coleman, 5'7" senior who checked in during that timeout. She has it top of the key for Mountain Home. Floating in the corners, Mitchell taking it baseline. Bounce pass inside to Levi Fostness, who's got 4 points now. 16-10 our score. They gambled for the steal, didn't get it. We're going to foul called on them, on Whitten Coleman. And this will be her first and the team's second for Mountain Home.
By number 25, Whitten Coleman, her first personal. Team second.
Minute 40 left to play here in the first quarter. Lady Cyclones trailing by 6. A couple more substitutions for Mountain Home. Sarah Williams, 5'9" senior, number 23. And also Laken Anderson, 5'6" junior, number 32. Try to go inside. That almost was thrown away. It was a nice play by Garcia, who missed the baseline jumper, and she's going to be fouled. And the foul is going to be on number 21, Anna McCarn. That'll be her second. Minute 27 left to play here in the first. At the line is Jasmine Garcia, 49% from the line. That one will help. She hits the first. She's got 7 points, so the Lady Cyclones 17 already in this first quarter. McCorn, the 6'1" senior for them with 2 fouls, will check out of the game after picking up her second. Second free throw is good by Jasmine. She's got 8. Lady Cyclones once again back up by 8 for the 3rd time. And a carry is going to be called there on Whitten Coleman. She was fine, but when you try to put your hand on it, if it gets up around your ear, you got to let it go. And they do call that, so Russellville could make this double-digit lead with some points here. And Russellville going to call for the travel. And Jasmine said, my bad. She knew she did it. Saw the double team and drug the pivot foot just a little bit. Jayla Yonkers taking over as point right now with the Brooklyn Mitchell out of there. She'll feed along the right side. They'll swing it around left side there for Whitten Coleman. Misses the three. Inside, Yonkers trying to get the rebound with a foul called on Russellville. And we'll see. I think it might be on McKinley Walls. It is on McKinley Walls. We had position, but we got a reach-in foul after Yonkers had the basketball, and that's the 15 foul. And it should be 2 shots. Yes, she was not shooting, but it's 15 foul. And so Yonkers going to the free throw line. Again, offers from UCA and Tennessee Martin. First free throw is good. She has 4 points. Lady Cyclones have won 4 in a row against Mountain Home, and 5 of the last 6, 8 of the last 9. Second free throw is good for Yonkers. 18-12, our score. Russellville up. This would be an upset if Russellville could win this one. We're closing out the first quarter. Russellville with a 6-point lead, trapped in the corner, and Russellville's going to be called for a timeout here. And I think Coach Johnson realized we were about to turn the ball over there, and she wants to save the possession here. 50.4 seconds left to play here in the first quarter. The Lady Cyclones leading here by 6. We're going to keep it right here. Tell you once again that Russellville will be home on Friday, home next Tuesday. So you got 3 straight home games. The next time they're on the road is actually a week from Friday. It's the return trip to Mountain Home, happening quickly because this was supposed to be the second conference game for Russellville. The only team they haven't seen yet is Harrison, and that's the teams coming in on Friday. Big night Friday night. Got to get here early. 6 o'clock tip for the girls with all the festivities going on with the 85 championship team, and also the 7:30 tip for the boys. Be a big night here at Cyclone Arena. After the timeout, Jasmine Garcia is double teamed, and she's whistled for the carry. So use the timeout to save the turnover, and then we turn the ball over in the first few seconds. That happens a lot against not just us, teams that I see. Mountain Home with it. 10-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock. Cross-court pass is going to be intercepted by Kyra White, trying to take it all the way. She does, and hits a left-handed layup. Kyra's got a free throw, a 3, and a 2. She's got 6, and Russellville up by 8. Shot clock is off. 25 seconds left here in the first quarter. Lady Cyclones lead at 20-12. Mountain Home without a dribble near the corner. They get it off to Jayla Yonkers. She'll back it back out. This is Coleman feeding it in the corner to Williams. Another cross-court pass. This one caught by Lakin Anderson, who let it fly and hit the 3. The Division I softball player hits the 3. Lady Cyclones launching one from just inside a half court. Missed that one. We've come to the end of the first quarter with our score, Russellville 20 and Mountain Home 15. We'll take a break. This is Lady Cyclone basketball on the EAB Sports Network.
Welcome to the Gene Simple Treats Sugar Dome. Our reigning champ, the Salted Caramel Cupcake, is about to be awarded the belt for most delicious. But wait, what's this? It's the Triple Threat Cupcake from the top row. He's got the pin. 1, 2, 3, and we have a new champ. The Triple Threat Cupcake. Gluten-free, sugar-free, and keto-friendly. So remember Gene Simple Treats by Stovey's on Parkway. They make your life sweeter even if you can't have sugar by providing delicious and memorable treats for all occasions.
If you find water leaking from your ceiling, it's important that you take immediate action to avoid further damage to your home. Leaky roofs never fix themselves or get better on their own, so even if the leak isn't that bad yet, you should get it fixed now. Call Miller Roofing Company. They've been serving the River Valley since 1991 with a reputation for superior work and reliability. So before that leak gets worse, call Miller Roofing Company, 890-3499 to set up an inspection.
Welcome back. Lady Cyclones lead it here by 5 after 1 quarter of play. Pretty good quarter for Russellville.
It was. I like the aggressiveness of the Lady Cyclones, really at both ends, attacking the basket.
Here's Mountain Home missing a 3 from left side, and they'll get fouled on the rebound on Russellville. And we'll wait and see who the foul's called on as we reset the fouls here. This is going to be on number 15, Kyra White. In that first quarter, Jasmine Garcia with 8 points, Kyra White with 6, and 3 points each for Kana Keister and Soraya Stroud. Lady Cyclones 3 3-pointers in that first quarter. At the free throw line is Coleman. Whitten Coleman hits the first one.
The fans thought that was a block instead of a foul.
Coleman hits 1 of 2. Rebound is controlled by Kyra White for Russellville. She saw the double team nearing half court, got the pass over to Garcia. Garcia had the ball tipped right back to her. 25 seconds on the shot clock. We'll get a bump foul here called on Lakin Moore, and that's her first and Mountain Home's first. 20-16. They hit a 3. They're right before the end of the first quarter. And then that free throw has cut the lead to 4. Russellville had led by 8 points 3 different times in the first quarter. Mountain Home 4-1, tied for second in conference. Lady Cyclones 1-4 in conference play. Looking to try to get in that top 4 spot before season's end. Inbounds pass comes to Keister on the left side. Her pass is going to be intercepted there by Yonkers. Racing ahead, it's a 2-on-2, and she's going to be fouled from behind by Jasmine Garcia. And the Yonkers going to go to the free throw line to shoot 2. They haven't officially said it. They're going to. I thought it was on Garcia. They call it on Kana Keister. That's her second. I thought it was Jasmine coming in from that left side, but that's tough because that's Kana's second. The free throw is good by Yonkers.
I don't think Yonkers is a person you really want to foul.
Yeah, I don't think so either. She hits them both. She's got 7, and it's a 2-point game. See the trap coming near half court, and Jasmine gets around it, and they'll call a foul. And this one will be on number 24, Lakin Moore, with her second. And so they'll come in with Lakin Anderson. Mentioned that she's a D1 softball player. She's got a couple offers and is their best player on their softball team. She's just a junior, Lakin Anderson. She's the one who hit the 3 right before the end of the first half. Here's Jasmine Garcia driving around her man. She's in double figures there with that bucket.
That's what I'm saying, very aggressive toward the basket, driving.
That stops a 6-0 run by Mountain Home. 4-point lead for the Lady Cyclones. It's back to 2 as they go inside there to Levi Fosness, who's got 6 for the Lady Bombers. 22-20. Lady Cyclones splitting the double team with a pass in the front court, and Kyra White knocked to the floor there from behind by Yonkers, and I don't think Yonkers even realized what was going on, and she just turned and ran into her. That's her first, the team's third. A lot more fouls called in this quarter early on than in the first. We're not even a minute and a half into the second quarter, and we've got 5 fouls total called. And they've been fouls. I don't want to say they're picking on anybody. They've double-teamed Keister in the corner, no place to go, and a jump ball called. It'll belong to Russellville. The shot clock will not reset with 23 seconds left to shoot. Russellville inbounded along the far side, the 28-foot line. Inbounds pass comes to Kyra White. That was dangerous near the top of the key. Tried to get it back to Stroud. It was knocked away. Still nobody with possession. They get it. We have a reach-in foul called on us. This will be on Garcia. That's her first. And the team's third.
Personal foul committed by number 5, Jasmine Garcia, her first personal.
With it is Brooklyn Mitchell. Running a point once again. They'll kick it back up top. This is to Anderson, swing it around left side. Making Lady Cyclone defense work. Taking it baseline with a jumper is Yonkers, and she's got 9. 9 points, and we're all tied at 22. Well, they led 4. Well, we were tied 4-4. That's the last time we didn't have the lead. It's all tied at 22 right now. Pass along the baseline was saved. Here's Kana Keister splitting a double team on the drive, trying to kick it out. Reaching in the passing lane was Mitchell with the interception. Mitchell stops from 8 feet, pops it from the left side, and that's their first lead since it was 4-3. She has 11, and the Lady Cyclones want to take a timeout. We'll take a break. The Lady Cyclones trailing 24-22 with 5:41 left to play here in the first half. This is Lady Cyclone basketball on the EAB Sports Network.
At Philrod Autoplex, it's a new day with endless possibilities. What better way to start than with a brand new Chevrolet or GMC vehicle? Our in-stock inventory is filled with cars, trucks, and SUVs, ready to hit the road with you. Buying a vehicle should be an exciting experience, free from any hassle or pressure. With our selection and our team, we ensure that you'll find the perfect ride that matches your style, needs, and budget. Start a new day with Philrod Autoplex, exit 84, just off I-40, Russellville.
Welcome back. The Lady Cyclones trailing here, Mountain Home 24-22. Russellville trailed 4-3. They tied it on a free throw and then took the lead on a 3, and they had not relinquished it until just moments ago. And it's been Jaylee Yonkers. I mean, it's her show. She's got 11 points for Mountain Home, and Russellville has not been able to solve that yet. Playing on the inside on the drive there, hit that 8-footer. She leads Mountain Home with 11, 6 points for Levi Faustness, and 3 points for Lakin Anderson, nobody with more than 2. Russellville just 2 points here in this quarter. They led by 5 at the end of the first quarter. That 2 by Jasmine Garcia. She has 10 points for Russellville.
Well, the last 2 or 3 series, we've had a little problem passing the ball. We just need to sharpen that just a little bit.
Chloe Garner back in for Russellville with 2 fouls, maybe trying to help. Her pass picked off there by Mountain Home. Mitchell with it in the front court. Gets it to Yonkers, try and go baseline, nothing there, kicks it back out. 20 seconds on the shot clock. They'll swing it around. Yonkers will launch the 3 from the corner. That went off the mark. Rebound tipped by Garcia, saves it and bounds along the side. She was not going to get the rebound, so she tipped it, and she gets fouled on her drive to the basket. Jasmine going to the free throw line for the second time tonight, and that's going to be on Lakin Anderson, her first and the team's 4th.
32, Lakin Anderson, their first person.
Jasmine 2 of 2 from the line tonight, 25 of 49 on the season. She'll miss this one. Coach Johnson calling over Stroud and Garner to talk over here right next to us. You can hear a little bit of that picked up from our crowd mic. Second free throw is good. Jasmine hits 1 of 2. She's got 11. Lady Cyclones within a point. Launching a 3 is Mitchell, missing that one. With the rebound is McCarn, and ball knocked out of bounds. McCarn knocked to the floor. They'll help her out. Anna McCarn has not really been a factor much because she picked up 2 fouls in that first quarter, and the 6'4" senior just with 1 point. They'll bypass her going inside off the inbounds pass to Mitchell, and she is fouled, and this is going to be on number 14, McKinley Walls. And fouls starting to mount up for both teams now. Walls with 2, Gardner, Keister each with 2 for Russellville. For Mountain Home, McCarn and Moore each with 2. Free throw is good there by Mitchell, her first points of the game. We'll be watching that a little bit. She needs 6 points now to hit 1,000. Levi Faustness with 6 points checks back in the game, 6-foot junior. They have 3 players over 6 foot. That start for them. Or 6-footer over, I should say. Missed the second free throw, but we have a steal by Mountain Home. No, it was knocked out of bounds. It actually hit the official who was standing at half court. So we keep it. The shot clock did not reset. It's at 29. Inbounds pass comes in the backcourt to Jasmine Garcia. Lady Cyclones really bothered by this trap. They do get to set up an offense here. Garner in the corner. Crossover dribble, lost the handle on it. I hit a pebble over there or something. Boys basketball coming up. Slated for 7:30, but about 10-15 minutes after this one. Lady Cyclones trailing by 2, make it 5. As hitting a 3-pointer is Addison Ferris, the 5'7" senior. Lady Cyclones trailing 28-23. Garcia pulls up from 15, left side, gets the roll.
That's a shooter's bounce on that. Hit the rim, backboard, and then went in.
On the right side is Brooklyn Mitchell taking it baseline, draws the foul here. And the foul is going to be called on number 15, Kyra White, her second. And it'll send Brooklyn Mitchell to the free throw line once again, where she's 1 of 2 from the line in this quarter. First one is no good. 28-25 our score. 4 minutes and 15 seconds left to play here in the first half. At halftime, we'll have stats for you. We'll also talk about the standings. Can't give you scores because the other 3 games we played tomorrow night in the 5A West, but we'll talk about those games. We'll get to watch some. Stay at home and watch them tomorrow night. Second free throw is good. Mitchell hits 1 of 2 for Mountain Home. 29-25. The Lady Bombers with the lead. Maya Ely got it on the baseline, kicked it out to Garcia on slashing way of the basket, but she'll kick it out. Garner, cross-court pass. This is caught by Stroud. She'll launch the 3 and miss. Long rebound. Comes right to where Stroud was, but she was blocked out by Addison Ferris. Here's a steal by Russellville. Kyra White, a 1-on-2. She'll circle around right side. Smart play, wait on your teammates. She'll launch a 3 after getting the pass from Garner. That one no good. Ely looked like she had it taken away there by Yonkers. Ball was knocked away by Garcia, but Jayla Yonkers gets it back. She'll stop on the right side. Russellville leaves her open. She'll miss the 3. That one's short a little bit. And off the rebound comes Kyra White. 2-on-2 this time, flooding the right side. She'll slow it down. Lost the handle on the basketball. She was looking to see where Stroud was and who was cutting the basket. And it's a 3-on-2 back the other direction. Missed shot there by Mitchell, and she gets a rebound. She goes to the free throw line again. You know, I thought Russellville fouled on her first way of the basket. But she gets the rebound and gets fouled there by Maya Ely. And it's a shooting foul, but that's 5 fouls called on Russellville and the first on Ely.
Well, that could have been called on Garner, and that would have been her 3rd.
Yeah. Free throw's no good. Brooklyn Mitchell, who's usually a really good free throw shooter, has hit 1 of 2 each time. She missed that one. You could read her lips. She said, "Oh, my gosh." She has not hit a field goal tonight, but again hits 1 of 2. She's 3 of 6. 5-point lead for Mountain Home, 30-25. 3 minutes, 10 seconds left to play here in the first half. Garner in the front court for Russellville. Gets it to Walls near the corner. Back to Garner. Nice grab to keep that from going in the back court. It is out of bounds. Actually, I think they touched it while standing out of bounds. Brooklyn Mitchell had a foot there standing out of bounds, and they're going to have to, Russellville have to inbound it around the Mountain Home bench. 18 seconds on the shot clock. Gardner looking inside for Ely. She's open on the block. Turnaround jumper just a little too hard off the backboard. A
little hard and looked like she got bumped when she went up for it.
Long pass down the floor. It's going to be caught by Lakin Moore. Attacking shot partially blocked by Kyra White. And White signaled 3. She knew it. That's her 3rd. And all 3 have come here in the second quarter. She knew as soon as she did, that's 3. That's what she said. And she's going to have to come out of the basketball game. Lakin Moore hits the first free throw. They are living off the free throw line here in this second quarter. This is their 6th trip to the line for their 12th free throw. Second free throw is good. Moore hits both of them, 32-25. Kyra White checks out of the game. Kana Keister is back in. She's setting up in the corner now, but Russellville can't find her. Double teamed around the top. Pass was tipped. They'll get a cross-court pass over Kana. Defender fell down. Leaves Kana open. She'll miss the 3 from the right side with the rebound as Lakin Moore. Lady Cyclones trailing by 7, their largest deficit here in this game. Moore fakes the 3, drives inside, missed the shot there. The follow is good there by Levi Fosness. She's got 8. 9-point lead for Mountain Home. They've trapped Keister. They say get it out of there. She gets it to Garcia in the right side of the lane. Shot no good. Rebound, and Jasmine going to get it. Nice job by Ely blocking her man out. Keister will miss a 3. Here's the follow by Walls. That one's good. McKinley Walls' first basket. 34-27. The Lady Cyclones trail by 7. There's Brooklyn Mitchell. Takes it down the middle of the lane. Nice feed underneath to Fosness. Everybody converged on Mitchell, and that left Fosness wide open, and she's got 10 points as she gets that bucket underneath. 36-27. 90 seconds left to play here in the first half. Mountain Home with the lead. Walls calling for it. Gardner couldn't hear her. She gets it to the right elbow, and Garcia misses the shot there. With the rebound is Whitten Coleman. Coleman in the front court pass goes behind Sarah Williams and out of bounds. 3 substitutions coming in for Mountain Home. This is Anderson, number 4, Lauren Rawls, a 5'5 junior who checks in for the first time, and Anna McCarn, the 6'4 senior who has 2 fouls. Garcia has it for Russellville. 28 seconds on the shot clock, 1:05 left to play in the first half. Russellville trailing by 9. Jasmine gets it to Keister in the corner. 3-pointer won't bounce. Just rolled around on that backside, her backside of the rim, our left side. Mountain Home with the rebound. Moore will hand it off to Rawls. Cross-court pass, launching the 3 left side. Missing badly there was Coleman. Rebound, nobody wants it. It's picked up underneath by Jasmine Garcia. Jasmine racing ahead. Double team, ball knocked from her. Gets it back. Here's a 3-pointer from the right side by Chloe Garner. Second on the team in 3-point shooting percentage. She cuts Mountain Home's lead to 6. Shot clock is off as we're closing the end of the first half. 22 seconds left. Lady Cyclones trailing 36-30. Taking it baseline is Moore. Her shot goes over the rim. The follow there is good by McCarn. That looked more like a pass than a shot. 38-30, 10 seconds left. Lady Cyclones trying to get something off before the end of the first half. Here's a 3-pointer by Garner. Hits the 3 with 1 second left. And we've come to the end of the first half. Lady Cyclones was down by 9. Back-to-back threes there by Chloe Garner. And we'll go into the locker room trailing here by 5, 38-33. We'll take a break. This is Lady Cyclone basketball on the EAB Sports Network.
At Right Fiber Internet, Right Fiber is what we do. We're the right choice for the right reasons. No contracts, no hidden fees, unlimited data, and free installation and Wi-Fi. Our 100% fiber is the best connection available, and it allows us to offer speeds up to 5 gig. Right Fiber, a great name for great internet. Check your availability today at rightfiber.com or give us a call at 833-71-RIGHT.
Why trust River Valley Tinting and Glass? Well, River Valley Tinting and Glass is a family-owned business, and they take care of their customers like family too. So remember, your local auto, residential, and commercial glass and tinting company, River Valley Tinting and Glass. Check out their work on Facebook or call 890-5839 to get an estimate. Or you could always come by 2202 East 2nd Street to see all they can do for you. From a business you can trust, River Valley Tinting and Glass.
At Kubota, we want to help you deliver a job done right. That's why we want you to know that the new Kubota inventory is arriving day late. You have work to do. We have the reliable, durable, and versatile lineup to help you do it. Visit River Valley Tractor today for all your equipment needs. Visit your local River Valley Tractor dealer or find a dealer near you at rivervalleytractor.com.
Come celebrate with R&R Tire Express during their 25th anniversary. Get a new set of passenger tires for just $25 a week for R&R's 25th anniversary in 2025. Just $25 a week during 2025 at R&R. Plus, at R&R Tire Express, there is no interest and you get 6 months same as cash. R&R Tire Express on East Parkway Drive next to Starbucks in Russellville. R&R. For a free quote, text the word tires to 43414.
Matt Kordsmeyer sending us the scores. We really appreciate that. In the 9th grade game, the Lady Whirlwinds leading Searcy at the end of the first quarter, 12-6. Again, junior high playing tonight. This game here at Cyclone Arena was supposed to be tomorrow night, and it got changed there. So we do appreciate the update. As we're at halftime right here, Lady Cyclones have played pretty well. They trail by 5, 38-33 over Mountain Home. And we're going to talk to you a little bit about the standings in the 5A West. Farmington is leading the way at 5-0 in conference play. And, well, I've seen about all I want to see of Farmington after Friday night. Good grief, they're so good. 17-1 overall. You know, they have not lost a game to an Arkansas team in 2 years. They've lost 2 games in the last 2 years, and they've been to out-of-state teams. But they are leading our conference at 5-0. Mountain Home and Greenwood tied for second at 4-1. Van Buren sitting alone in 4th place right now, 3-2. Harrison is 2-3. Russellville and Alma each at 1-4, and Silent Springs at 0-5. Now, tomorrow night, Silent Springs will be at Van Buren. Alma is at Farmington, and Greenwood is at Harrison. So we're figuring if we're chasing Van Buren and Harrison right now, we would love to see, well, Greenwood's probably going to beat Harrison. We're hoping for Silent Springs to beat Van Buren. We know Alma's going to lose to Farmington, so you start looking, trying to position yourself as Russellville will host Harrison here Friday night and then kind of get ready for that second round through the conference. Lady Cyclones, though, will be here Friday night at Cyclone Arena as they host Harrison. 6 o'clock tip-off, and the boys will play at 7:30. We're going to take a break, come back with the stats from the first half. Lady Cyclones trailing here 38-33. This is Lady Cyclone basketball on the EAB Sports Network.
Johnny Story in with a thought from Alathus Realty. With years of experience, knowledge, and a network of relationships, they ensure you'll get the most for your house. So when it comes time to put that property on the market or begin looking for that next dream home you have, don't delay. Call Brent Preddy and the professionals at Alathus Realty Russellville, 968-5668, or check them out, russellvilleliving.com.
The folks at Arkansas River Valley Heating and Air want to take a moment to not only thank you for your business, but also the opportunity to work for you and give your family whole house comfort. Every kind word that you put online and personal recommendation to your friends and family is appreciated. And customers like you are not only vital to their business, but vital to making our community as great as it is. From their family to yours, thank you from Arkansas River Valley Heating and Air.
High school seniors, have you ever wondered what it would be like to be a college student for a day? Now you have that chance. Arkansas Tech Focus Days gives you an exclusive opportunity to get a feel for college life, have a free lunch on campus, see all the popular hangout spots, learn about your career field, and even attend a college class, all tailored just for you. Registration is completely free, and you'll also get tickets to an ATU basketball game. Visit www.atu.edu/focusdays.
Arkansas Tire and Auto Service, we're more than just tires. Consistent, responsive, honest and fair. What makes us different? We're the ones who care. Trust our experience to know what you need. Professional and fast, see what we mean. Arkansas Tire and Auto Service, we're more than just tires.
Arkansas Tire and Auto Service, 2304 East Main, Russellville.
We're at the half. The Lady Cyclones trailing Mountain Home 38-33. And what's your thoughts of the first half?
Well, a different team, Lady Cyclones, than Friday night. As I said earlier, very aggressive, really at both ends of the court. Very aggressive fouling. That's what's really surprised me.
Thank you. Yeah.
And
Go ahead. I'm sorry.
No problem. They've created.
For people that don't know, they're bringing some water, so we're glad to have it.
Yeah. Mountain Home, I've got them down officially. Turnovers 10 created by the Lady Cyclones. We've had 8 turnovers in that first half, but that kind of surprised me. 10 turnovers by the Lady Bombers. And also, what can you say about Garcia, number 5 for the Lady Cyclones? She is scoring. She from the inside, driving the inside, drawing some fouls, and again, unofficially, I've got her for 7 rebounds in this first half, and I believe just looking, she's the shortest person on the court. So Garcia is playing a very aggressive game, and I think she's only picked up 1 foul. So right now she's doing a great job, and we just need a little more outside scoring, which we did toward the end of that second quarter.
Well, talking to Coach Dale Leonard before the game, the Mountain Home Lady Bombers coach, he's their golf coach, and you're not going to meet a nicer guy than Dale Leonard, and kind of have a history with him because I'm the Cyclone coach and he's the Mountain Home coach. And I accused him of poor math in his team because I said, well, what do you think? He goes, well, they're going to be tough. And he goes, no, seriously. He goes, there's always seems to be a team or two that you don't play well against or that has your number. He said, we never play well at Alma, and for some reason, Russellville always seems to have our number. When you look at it, Russellville has won 8 of the last 9 against Mountain Home. The last time they've won, even at their place, was back in January of 2020. So I understand what he's saying. Now, Mountain Home, They do have 2 players in double figures, Jayla Yonkers with 11, Levi Faustus with 10. That leads the way for Mountain Home. For Russellville, Jasmine Garcia led the way for Russellville with 13 points, 6 points for Kyra White and Chloe Garner, 3 points for Kana Keister and Soraya Stroud, 2 points for McKinley Walls. Now the foul trouble, Kyra White does have 3, 2 fouls for Garner and Keister and Walls. For them, they don't have anybody with 3, but they have a couple players with 2, Anna McCarn and Lakin Moore each with 2. We're going to take a 60-second break. That's all right, Stephen, and be back with the second half. The Lady Cyclones trailing here 38-33. This is Lady Cyclone basketball on the EAB Sports Network.
Back at the co-op where you can get that propane bottle filled. That's right, the co-op and propane, Mike, they go hand in hand.
They surely do. It's really cold, and it's time to check those tanks, make sure they're full, bring them down, we'll weigh them up, and, you know, if you've got a 100-pound bottle and it's got 50 pounds in it, we're not going to charge you for 100. We're going to charge you for what we put in it.
Keep that in mind. Think the Farmers Co-op, East Main and Russellville. Don't forget their Danville location.
At Centennial Bank, we believe serving our community goes beyond assisting with financial needs. We pride ourselves on being community connected and customer focused. Supporting our community starts with our employees. We enjoy rolling up our sleeves and helping make our community a better place. Our local bankers are a team that brings passion, pride, and dedication to our communities. That is why Centennial Bank is proud to support the place we call home. Centennial Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Welcome back to Cyclone Arena. I'm Mickey Duval. My color man for tonight, Aaron Duval. Media team is Chase Canfield. He's running our live stream over on Cyclone Booth. And Stephen Berry running the radio side, our engineer for tonight here on KCJC. We're getting ready to start the second half. The Lady Cyclones trailing 38-33. Want to say one note to pass along. Lizzie Harrison, who played quite a bit last year as a sophomore, we believe she's going to be able to be back playing on Friday. That's the projected thing. She's been out with an injury. She's going to give Russellville some size, and so we're looking forward to that. I saw her in practice gear today. I said, hey, so is it coming close? And she goes, maybe Friday. And so that'll give Russellville some size, especially on the inside. As we start the second half, Mountain Home with the basketball, missing a 3, much like we started the first half, a quick 3, but this time, instead of giving him one shot, that one goes out of bounds off Russellville. Lady Cyclones are really doing a good job against McCarn and the other 6-footers there for Mountain Home. They're not just dominating us on the glass. Nice little move by Moore. She'll pull up from 15. That one rolls off the iron. McCarr will get the foul called on the push, and that'll be her third. And
Keister had
they're going to. I'm sorry. They're going to come in with Levi Faustus for McCarn. They're going to save her for the later on in the game. And McCarn signed with Linwood. It's been tough for her to get in the flow of things because of being in foul trouble.
And Keister had the position. Good job of Keister and drawing that foul. She came up over her back.
Garner with it for Russellville. Will take it baseline. The shot up is good. Chloe Garner picking up where she left off in the third quarter. Remember, she hit those back-to-back threes there. She's got 8 points. Chloe says, I don't have to just hit the 3. I can hit those 2s there. Driving around her man and pulling Russellville within 3. At the top is Jayla Yonkers. She'll find Witten Coleman in the corner. She'll pass on the 3 on the drive. Feeds it the other side. 3-pointer on the way. That one's no good by Mitchell. Mitchell's going to save it in bounds for Mountain Home, but it goes straight to Chloe Garner for Russellville. 2-on-2 as we wait. It's now a 3-on-3. She'll get Garcia back out to Stroud, who I think was eyeing the 3-pointer, but it was a bad pass kind of off to her hip, and then a cross-court pass goes out of bounds.
Well, Keister was breaking toward the top of the point, and she threw it where she thought she was.
Yeah. Russellville trailing by 3 needs another defensive stop. Cross-court pass to Coleman. They'll get it to Mitchell. Her pass was tipped by Ely, but goes straight inside to Faustus. Shot was blocked out of bounds by Stroud. Good job by Soraya, who gets a couple high fives from Keister and Amaya Ely for doing some work there on the block. They'll get it in bounds to Mitchell. 19 seconds on the shot clock. Nice little drive. They go inside, and there's going to be a foul underneath as they go inside to Faustus, and that's going to be on Amaya Ely. That'll be her second. And they're going to say on the floor. I agree with that call. That was not a shooting foul. And there's some fans behind us from Mountain Home wanting a shooting foul. Inbounds pass goes to Faustus, and she'll put it up and in off the glass there. She's got 12. 5-point lead. And now we have a kicked ball by Mountain Home. 5-point lead for the Lady Bombers here. 6:24 left to play in the third quarter. Stroud will inbound it. 31 seconds on the shot clock, and here's a trap. Jasmine Garcia getting around it. Will start the baseline. Stops back out Soraya. She'll launch the three. That one's short. Long rebound comes to Gardner off the rim. Missed the three from the top of the key. Fostness the rebound for Mountain Home. In transition is Yonkers. And mishandled it. We got it back. Her pass trying to go in the corner was tipped away. Garcia has it for Russellville. Double team. They knocked the ball away straight into the hands of Kana Keister. Lady Cyclones keep it. Looking inside for Ely. Back out to Kana. Kana was expecting that. She'll get it to Stroud. Left side three-pointer. That one no good. Rebound Fostis as it was tipped by Ely. Steal from behind? No. Garner made a bid at it. She almost got that steal in the back court. Snuck up behind Coleman there.
Stroud was between us and the basket. Her shot, it looked good. Just hit the rim and bounced off.
I'll go to the high post. This is Mitchell, who does not have a field goal yet. She's 3 of 6 from the line, and she's tied up by Ely, and alternating possession goes over to us.
Good defense by Ely.
Yeah.
Going for the ball, no fouls.
We have not seen them press, but just a couple times in the first half. They have been trapping as soon as we cross the timeline, but looks like they're backing off here. Jasmine Garcia dribbling, and it's odd that we're not seeing a trap. They sink back into a zone.
It looked like a 2-1-2.
They're giving us some room. We're still dribbling. 17 seconds on the shot clock. Jasmine will use a screen. Stroud, top of the key, three-pointer. That one misses. Fouled her own shot, but can't get the rebound. It's Brooklyn Mitchell. She'll slow it up right before she crosses the timeline. Russellville looking like they're coming with a trap. They'll get it right side to Yonkers. Drives inside, shot it off the wrong foot, but drew the foul. If she would have taken one more step, it would have been a traveling violation. That's number 3 on Ely, and the second team foul. And 4:57 left to play here in the third. And it'll be 2 shots for Jayla Yonkers. You'd said earlier she's not the one to foul. Trying to put the hex on her, but she's now 5 of 5 as she hits that one. Ely will check out with 3 fouls. In the game for the first time, number 20, Aubrey Farr, the sophomore. She'll battle on the low block there with Fostness, but no battle to be done as Yonkers hits them both, and she's got 12. They led it 38-33 at the half. It's 42-35 here with under 5 minutes to go here in the third quarter. Chloe Gardner has it at the top. She's got the only points for Russellville in this second half. Farr needing some help. A pass goes off the hand of Gardner. It was going to be a turnover, and we're lucky they committed a foul there. And this is going to be on number 24, Lakin Moore, her third. Go ahead.
And I was going to say, I think they're going to bring her out, and they are.
They're going to put in Anna McCarn, who has 3 for them, number 21. And she's going to play out on the wing right now on Garner. They may keep her out of the middle as to not get a foul. But I think 2 of her 3 fouls have been on the offensive end. Garner lost the handle on it. There's a scramble for it as Mitchell dove on the floor with Garner. Tied up basketball will belong to Mountain Home. Mountain Home 4-1 in conference, but they really haven't blown anybody out. I shouldn't say that. 3 of their 4 wins have been 14 points or less. Recently had a 5-point win, 6-point win at Alma. 2 quick passes from McCarn inside of Fostness, who's got 14 points, and Fostness, who's getting some looks from NAIA, maybe getting a few more. She got 14 points tonight. Garcia in the lane. Get it out and get out of there. She does. Keister, they swat it away with a double team. Stroud on her drive. Little floater hit the back of the iron. Ice cold. Russellville just 1 field goal here in this quarter. We're getting some good looks. In transition, they'll lose it as it goes off the hands of McCarn out of bounds. We're lucky to only be down 9 right now. It's as cold as we are. Because we're getting some looks from the 3, from inside. Garcia gets it to Gardner. Posting up, Jasmine working there against Mitchell. Nowhere to go. Kicks it back out, got to get out of the lane. Farr will get it to Jasmine once again near the corner. 18 seconds on the shot clock for Russellville. And to reset the offense here with 12 seconds. Keister at the top. They're going to clear out the right side. Spin move. Facing in the lane. Shoots it and gets the touch there. Nice touch there by Kana. She's got 5. And we needed that one. That cuts it to 7. They go inside wide open underneath Faustness. Russellville just lost contain there.
Wide open.
Yeah, Livy's got 6 of her 16 points here in this quarter. And now we have a timeout called by Coach Johnson. 2:54 left to play here in the third. The Lady Cyclones trail by 9, 46-37. We'll take a break. This is Lady Cyclone basketball on the EAB Sports Network.
Are you working hard to feed your family on a budget? Visit Chicken Mart to get all your Crispitos, pizza sticks, restaurant quality chicken nuggets, strips, wings, and fries all in one stop, and lots of opportunity purchases that are so good they may never come back. Check out Chicken Mart in 2 convenient locations before you go grocery shopping and see what they have for your family. Chicken Mart's been serving the River Valley since 1983 and still going strong. Visit 1808 South Arkansas Avenue or 106 Weir Road in Russellville. Chicken Mart, your chicken and more store.
KCJC, Dardanelle, Russellville. Ladies and gentlemen, this is River Country. KCJC,
an EAB Media Group radio station.
Coach Johnson of Russellville kind of feel it slipping away maybe a little bit, but it's only a 9-point basketball game, but she calls timeout there. She spaced out her timeouts a little bit. She's got 2 left. Coach Leonard of Mountain Home with 4 of his 5 left. For the Lady Cyclones, Jasmine Garcia leading the way with 13 points. Chloe Garner next up with 8. But Russellville just 4 points here in this third quarter. Garcia double teamed as they got the ball inbound to her. Garner finds McKinley Walls down the corner. Passing on the 3 was far, and she's going to be called for the travel. She might have traveled earlier, but definitely got called there on the little hop there.
Yeah, little hop skip there. Good move, though, breaking toward the basket.
Near the top is Brooklyn Mitchell. Even though she's got 3 points, everything's kind of passed through her. She's run the point a lot when she's been on the floor and distributed the basketball and on her drive to the basket. We'll get a foul called on Chloe Garner, and that's number 3 on her. Kyra White will check in with 3 fouls. She's going to replace Aubrey Farr. So 2 players on the floor for 3 fouls for Russellville. That's also the 3rd team foul on the Lady Cyclones. Inbounds pass comes in the corner 2. Brooklyn Mitchell, the 5'10 junior. She'll get out of the way and let Jaylee Yonkers shoot the 3. That one missed. Had to be saved inbounds by Russellville. Kyra White will give it off to Gardner as she crosses the timeline. There's a steal, but no, almost a steal, and Kana Keister gets it back, misses the 3. I say a steal. Whitten Coleman had crashed into the Lady Cyclone bench, actually moved a chair back probably 5 to 7 feet there, just knocked it out of the way, trying to get that steal. Mountain Home with it. Mitchell on the drive, splitting the double team and putting it up and in. She's got 5. Minute 48 left to play here in the third quarter, and 48-37 lead. It's the largest lead of the game for either team, 11 points. This one by Mountain Home. Kana Keiser, left side, 3-pointer is good. Kana leading the team in 3-point shots. Gets her 2nd one of the game. Lady Cyclones get back to single digits, trailing by 8. Under a minute and a half to go here in the third quarter. Inside to Faustness, and Russellville has had no answer for Livy Faustness. She has scored in every quarter, 18 points. Garcia in the front court, down the middle of the lane, and Faustness, I thought I was going to call a jump ball, but they let go of it. Mountain Home has it. Under a minute to play here in the third. Lady Cyclones trailing by 10. 3-pointer, no good there. Faustness gets the rebound for Mountain Home, putting it up and in. 20 for Faustness after the missed 3 by Yonkers.
We just cannot block her out underneath.
And she's not their tallest player, but she has just gotten position there. All knocked away, and here's a steal by Brooklyn Mitchell on the breakaway layup, and a timeout there. And that is 7 points for Brooklyn Mitchell, and she has 1,000 points for her career. And congratulations to Brooklyn Mitchell, but Russellville trailing by 14 there. Brooklyn Mitchell, I got to say this, she transfers over to Mountain Home from Harrison, one of their rivals. She actually hosts. Go ahead, say something here. I got to answer the question.
Oh. Well, right now we're just having a hard time blocking out underneath a basket. It's just they just got the experience on us.
Sorry, that press row was asking me something I had to answer, but no, I was going to say Brooklyn Mitchell transfers over. So she was playing for Harrison last year. She transfers over to Mountain Home. She actually holds Harrison's school record on the 2x200. Sorry, the 4x200. She's a track star there, and she'll be a track star for Mountain Home. So, and Mountain Home happy to have her because she's their second player with 1,000 points now. And it's a 14-point lead for Mountain Home. Lady Cyclones need a bucket here in the final seconds of the third quarter. And Russellville turns the ball over. Goodness. And 23.5 seconds left.
Yeah, a little hesitation on your dribble, and she picks it up from the bottom of the ball, and they're going to get you every time with that.
Russellville led almost the entire first quarter, led by, at the end of the first quarter, by 5. Lost the lead in the second quarter. They hung around within 5 in that first half. Trail here by 14. Mountain Home with it with 11 seconds left. They'll get it right side. This is Yonkers taking it baseline and missing the shot. McCarn had it. It was knocked away there by Stroud. Garcia can't control it. It was knocked away by Soraya, and Garcia was trying to pick it up, trying to go the other direction. It'll be Mountain Home basketball with 2 seconds left to play here in the third. They go trying to go to Karn on the inside, goes off her hands, fade away 3, would miss. I don't think it would have counted anyway. We've come to the end of the third quarter with our score, Mountain Home 54, the Lady Cyclones 40. We'll take a break. This is Lady Cyclone basketball on the EAB Sports Network.
Duval's Portable Buildings, the River Valley's oldest full-service portable buildings dealer. You'll find Burnett Affordable Buildings and C&H carports for garages, barns, carport sheds, and more. At Duval's Portable Buildings, they believe in high-quality buildings that last and excellent customer service that makes a difference. Visit Duval's AffordablePortableBuildings.com or just stop by 4151 South Arkansas Avenue in Russellville today.
If you own a business, you know how important your roof is, but do you know how to maintain it? E&F Roofing has been offering the best commercial roof systems as well as conducting preventative maintenance and asset management services so you can focus on your business. From industries to schools and local businesses of all shapes and size, E&F Roofing has been serving Arkansas for over 50 years and trusted for 3 generations. So call 479-272-4069 for a free estimate today.
At halftime, the 9th grade Lady Whirlwinds are leading Searcy 20-8. We have one more quarter to go here. Lady Cyclones trailing Mountain Home 54-40.
Just a little bit of cold shooting in that third quarter. 1 of 6 from the three-point line.
And the 6 threes, we were open. We weren't forcing anything. We got to get some shots to fall.
Mountain Home's just taking it to the inside when they want to score.
We throw it away. Down low. 54-40 as we just started the fourth quarter of play.
And I say that because they only shot 2 threes. The rest of the time they're going on the inside. I think they figured out that's where they can score.
Here's a three-pointer and miss there. With the rebound is Kyra White for Russellville. White tried to get it to McKinley Walls, and awkward pass that goes out of bounds. It kind of hit at her feet there. I don't know if the ball was tipped, but it definitely was touched by Russellville before it went out of bounds. Brooklyn Mitchell at the top. Russellville making a switch there. I think Coach Johnson wanted a trap, but Russellville gets the steal anyway off the entry pass on the inside by Chloe Garner. To Walls in the corner. McKinley will miss the 3. There's the follow. That one won't go by Kyra White. Kyra trying to keep the basketball alive. Goes to Soraya Stroud. She'll miss the follow. And Jasmine Garcia comes out of the pile with the rebound. Kyra White's 3. Rims in and out. Mountain Home. It goes out of bounds. They had 2 players there, and it goes off both of them. They didn't realize it was same team, Yonkers and Anna McCarn. Mountain Home leading by 14. And Russellville going to inbound it, and it goes out of bounds. So nobody touched it, so Mountain Home's going to get it back where we threw it in from, even though it went out of bounds on the side. I think Coach Johnson was wanting to trap on the wing, and here it comes. Yonkers kicks it back out to Mitchell. She needs some help. Yonkers looking inside to McCarn. Turnaround jumper with the left hand is good. That's just the second field goal for 6'4" Anna McCarn. She's got 5 points. She's been in foul trouble most of the game. Stroud will pass on the three. Thought she was going to pull the trigger there. And Chloe Gardner will pull the trigger. Missed that one. Stroud the rebound for Russellville. Feeds underneath to McKinley Walls. Missed the shot from inside. With the rebound is Sarah Williams. Trapped in the backcourt. Check that as Lakin Anderson. She gets the pass off. It goes to Moore. Mitchell, one-handed baseball pass to Yonkers. Passed on the three. She took a baseline. Her pass deflected there by Kyra White. And with the transition there, Chloe Gardner going all the way with the layup.
Left-handed layup. Very, very good shooting off the backboard.
She's got 10 points. Her career high is 18. She did that against BB. And they tried to go inside to McCarn, and it was knocked out of bounds by Stroud. Walls will check out for Russellville. Kana Keister in. Lady Cyclones trailing by 14, 56-42 with 5:45 left to play in the ballgame. Jayla Yonkers gets it back in the corner to Lakin Moore. Feeds it inside to Livy Fosness, and she's just having a career day. She had 13 points against Van Buren. She has 22 tonight. Garner trying to answer with a three. That one will miss. Anderson the rebound. Russellville going to knock the ball away, save it in bounds off of Yonkers, and all that was hustled there by Jasmine Garcia. After 3 quarters, Searcy trailing the Lady Whirlwinds, 9th grade action, 31-10. Lady Cyclones with a shot, and one coming.
Good shot.
And that's going to be on, they say, blue 33, Livy Fosness. That's just her first, the first team foul. Kyra White with the bucket. She has 8, going to the free throw line for the and one. Missed that one. With the rebound, Stroud underneath for Russellville. That one won't go. Fosness has it going to the floor. We'll get a foul called on the Lady Cyclones, and it'll be on number 21, Soraya Stroud, her second. 58-44, the Lady Cyclones trailing by 14. 5:06 left to play here in the ball game. Lakin Moore has it for Mountain Home. There's a double team. She'll split it, get it in the corner. The drive by Mitchell. Feeds it to Fosness with the left hand. Left hand turnaround. He's got 24. She's unstoppable right now.
Yeah.
She may want to play here all the time. Stroud near the top will hand it off to Chloe Gardner. 25 seconds on the shot clock. Gardner misses the drive. Anderson the rebound for the Lady Bombers. Moore takes it all the way, missed the jumper from the baseline. Russellville trying to force the action. This is Kyra White, doesn't have the numbers. She'll get the cross-court pass to Keister. Will stop and shoot the 15-footer. That one drew iron a little bit. Maybe a little floating towards the baseline there. Didn't get her feet gathered quick enough. Mountain Home back the other direction. Three-pointer by Anderson. That one won't go. Fosness wide open underneath and missed the layup. Gets her own rebound, and she's going to draw the foul.
Oh, she was wide open on that shot, and just like she didn't have any strength to get it up there.
The foul coming on Russellville. It's the second team foul, and it's number 3 on Kana Keister. Think about this. Livy Fosness with 24 points. This is her first trip to the free throw line. You don't see that too often when somebody's scoring 20 from inside and they haven't been fouled. First free throw is good. Ely comes in for Russellville. Checking in for the first time for the Lady Cyclones is Morgan Young, number 0, the senior. Keister and Stroud will check out. 4:07 left to play here in the ball game. Second free throw is no good. The Lady Cyclones have it as Mountain Home had pulled everybody off the lane. 61-44, the Lady Bombers with the lead. Young just inside the three-point line, needing some help without the dribble. Kyra White on the drive. They swiped on the double team, little flyby. They get the steal, and Russellville's going to come at a foul underneath. This will be on Ely, her fourth. And it's the third team foul on Russellville. 3:49 left to play. Russellville trailing by 17. This is Yonkers shading it right side. Lost the handle on it, dives on the floor to get possession, and Coach Dale Leonard uses his second timeout. 3:35 left to play here in the ballgame. We'll take a break. Lady Cyclones trailing 61-44. This is Lady Cyclone basketball on the EAB Sports Network.
Feltner's Athletes Corner clearance sale is now in progress. Save up to 30% off footwear from Nike, Asics, Brooks, New Balance, Keen, and Chaco. Save 30% or more on apparel from the North Face, Columbia, Patagonia, Mountain Khaki, Kavoo, Under Armour, Nike, and many more. Feltner's Athletes Corner, 2320 West Main Street in Russellville. Open 9:30 to 6 Monday through Saturday. All sales during this special savings event are final.
Lady Cyclones have two players in double figures, Jasmine Garcia with 13 and Chloe Gardner with 10. But the adjustments that Mountain Home has made, I mean, think about this. They led by 5 at the half. They clamped down on Jasmine. She has not scored in the second half. And they have found Russellville's weakness for tonight, going inside to Fosness. And not their main player on the inside, not even their second main player. But it's worked for Mountain Home. They lead at 61-44. Popping out free is Lakin Moore. She hits the three. They haven't hit their usual average of threes. I think that may be their first one of the second half.
It is. Oh, beautiful shot by Garcia.
Jasmine answers there with her first bucket of the second half. 64-46. The Lady Cyclones trail by 18 after briefly being down by 20. And with the traveling violation was Lakin Moore. What happened on that, she went to pass it, and it was covered up, and she took an extra step because she was worried she was going to throw the ball away, and it's a turnover anyway. 18-point lead for Mountain Home. 3 minutes left to play in the game. Morgan Young has it for Russellville. Looking for the cut of the basket. It goes out of bounds, and we're very lucky that that went off the hands of Lakin Anderson, because even if Kyra White catches it, she was too far underneath the basket to do anything there on the baseline. 23 seconds on the shot clock. We're waiting to inbound it. Comes to Jasmine, stops at the free throw line. There's Kyra White. Baseline jumper. Kyra's got 4 here in the fourth quarter, and she's got 10 for the game, the third Lady Cyclone in double figures, and Russellville wants a timeout. We'll take a break. Lady Cyclones trailing 64-48 with 2:47 left to play in the game. This is Lady Cyclone basketball on the EAB Sports Network.
Running a business, a household, or just everyday life can be hectic. The last thing you want to have to think about is banking. At First State Bank, we focus on providing you the financial tools and exceptional service you need so you can focus on what really matters. Whether it's managing your business from the sidelines or making life run a little smoother with convenient and flexible financial solutions, we've got your back. Give back to business and life. We'll take care of the rest. First State Bank.
Lady Cyclones trailing here 64-48. The good news is if Russellville does not come back and win this game, I don't think they're going to lose any ground. But it does make it to where Friday's home game against Harrison is really big. Russellville really needs to come away with a victory there if they want to finish in the top 4, looking at that number 4 spot that right now is being held by Van Buren Lady Pointers.
That last shot by White that she made underneath the basket, that was a great shot simply because she was still moving to her right when she shot that. Good control of the basket.
We have senior boys basketball coming up next. Mountain Home against Russellville. Cyclones trying to rebound after their loss against Farmington on Friday night. And Mountain Home going to be whistled for the travel. And coming up hobbling a little bit is Jayla Yonkers. After getting whistled for the travel. Jasmine Garcia, they collapse on her with a double team. And with that steal there, Lakin Moore had it tipped away. She gets it back. Moore in the front court to McCarr. Feeds it to Yonkers on the drive. Missed the shot from inside. Morgan Young with the rebound for Russellville. On the right side, Chloe Garner with the three, in and out. McCarr the rebound for Mountain Home.
That was close.
It was. Long pass down the floor and going to be knocked out of bounds by Kyra White. Media team member Chase Campfield's talking to me earlier in this game about the 1-3-1 of Mountain Home, and I hope you understood what I was saying. It feels like a trap when teams play that well, and I guess it is a little bit on the wing, and it's bothered Russellville. They only made 3 baskets in that third quarter. Long three missed there by Mountain Home. In transition, Jasmine goes hard to the basket, and she draws the foul, and she's going to the free throw line for the third time tonight. She's 3 of 4 from the line with 15 points, and that foul is going to be on Addison Ferris, her first, and the second team foul on Mountain Home. With 1:52 left to play in the ballgame, the first free throw is good, but it was that third quarter, only coming out of there with 7 points. You trailed by 5 at the half. At the end of the third quarter, you trail by 14. Second free throw is good. 17 points for Jasmine. She matches her career high. 17 points she had against Arkadelphia. She's had 15 against Rogers, 14 against Carl Junction in Missouri. See if she can break that. Here's a steal by Soraya Strahl. Soraya stops on the right side. Pull-up jumper from just inside 10 feet is good. Soraya's got 5.
Not giving up. Still scoring.
Jasmine wanted that steal there, didn't get it. On the right side is Lakin Moore. They leave her open. She's going to shoot a long three and miss that one. McCarn underneath, and she's fouled. And I think this is going to be on Chloe Garner. If so, that'll be her 4th. It is. Her 4th and the 4th team foul. And Russellville trailing by 12, fighting back. Remember, they trailed by 20 here in the fourth quarter, and they cut it to 12 here. McCarn hits the first. She's 2 of 3 from the line with 6 points. Lady Whirlwinds defeat Searcy tonight 49-18. Wow. I think we can classify that as a blowout. Second free throw is no good. Garner the rebound. Kyra White gets it to Jasmine in the lane right side, puts it up and in. Jasmine's got 19 and a career high for Jasmine Garcia.
It's like Mountain Home just cannot guard her. She's so quick.
Three-pointer on the way is good there by Lakin Moore. Her second three of this quarter. She's in double figures with 10 points. Jasmine down the middle of the lane, feeds it out. Here's Chloe Gardner for 3. That one won't go. With the rebound is Lakin Moore in transition. 3-on-1, takes it all the way, missed the shot. Livy Faustness with the putback. 27 points for Livy Faustness. 70-54, Lady Cyclones trail by 16. Kyra White misses the shot there with 18 seconds left. Mountain Home with the rebound. All the way, McCarn hits the layup. Anna McCarn has 8. 72-54. 5 seconds left to go in the game. Kyra White gives it to Garcia. She's going to spot up from 3 from the top. Missed the 3. And we've come to the end of the basketball game. The Lady Cyclones lose it here by a score of 72-54. You look at this score, you think, oh, well, the Lady Cyclones lost by 18. It was a lot. It was different, because Russellville only led by 5 at the end of the first half, trailed by 20 in the fourth quarter, cut it to 12, just could not get any closer than that. But congratulations to Jasmine Garcia, who had 19 points in the game tonight for the Lady Cyclones. And we're going to do some totaling for you here and give you the overall totals. First, let's start with Mountain Home first. They had 3 Lady Bombers in double figures. Livy Faustness with 27 points. She led all scores. 12 points for Jayla Yonkers. 10 points for Lakin Moore. 7 points for Brooklyn Mitchell, who now has over 1,000 points for Mountain Home. 8 points for Anna McCarn. That's a starting 5, and all starting 5 have offers. That's pretty good for Russellville to stay within what they did in this ball game. Leading the way for the Lady Cyclones, Jasmine Garcia with 19 points, 10 points each for Chloe Gardner and Kyra White. There's your 3 players in double figures for Russellville. Kana Keister had 5 points for Soraya Stroud, and 2 points for McKinley Walls. Your thoughts on the game?
Well, I think you were right. That third quarter was a downfall for the Lady Cyclones, scoring 7 points only. And Mountain Home was 5 of 18 from three-point line, 15 of 20 from the charity stripe. We were 1 of 13 3-point in that second half. And that's you just can't win a ball game going 1 of 13. We were 6 of 23 overall, 6 or 9 from the charity stripe. Again, we played very aggressive, we were a different team than Friday night. But the Mountain Home Bombers just had the people that were tall enough to get the rebound and work the inside, and then our coach shooting in the third quarter is what did us.
Yeah, and the Lady Cyclones lose it here by a score of 72 to 54. Lady Cyclones fall to 6-16 overall, 1-5 in conference play. For Mountain Home, they move to 18-3 overall, 5-1 in conference play. The Lady Cyclones will be here on Friday night, tipping off at 6 o'clock against Harrison. Again, come out for the Lady Cyclone game and stay for the boys and all the festivities as we honor the 85 state championship team 40th anniversary for them. We've got Cyclone boys coming up next. We're going to take a break, come back with your pregame show for this game. This is Cyclone and Lady Cyclone basketball on the EAB Sports Network.
Okay, I've got the suitcases, the pillows, entertainment for the kids, Ralphie's dog food, and the bowl. I still feel like we're forgetting something.
Did you check with Heinzman & Son to make sure our tires are okay to travel across the state?
No. I'll head over right away so we can get on the road fast.
Let Heinzman & Son help with new tires, tire rotation, vehicle maintenance, and fast, friendly service. Visit Heinzman & Son, located on East Main in Russellville, today.
You don't have to choose between comfort and capability when you're behind the wheel of the 2025 Honda Pioneer 704. Rugged and reliable, it delivers the power you need on the job with the smooth shifting you want on the trail. Plus, with Honda's exclusive quick flip seating, you get the versatility of seating 4 passengers or stowing the back seats for a full cargo bed. See the latest Honda Pioneer 704 today at your local Honda of Russellville at 220 Lakefront Drive. For your safety, read the owner's manual. Wear a helmet, eye protection, closed side nets, and doors. And always wear seatbelt. Honda side-by-sides are for riders 16 and older.
Hi, this is Mike Giroux with Giroux & Associates, Medicare Specialist of Arkansas, here to remind you of the importance of doing an insurance review. Things change over the course of time and can affect your current benefit. It's important to make sure you have proper coverage. Give us a call today at 479-857-2810 for a free review of your life, health, or Medicare coverage. Giroux & Associates, Medicare Specialist of Arkansas, 479-857-2810.
Do your eyelids droop and does your energy tank every afternoon? If you're feeling drowsy, mentally foggy, tired, and unmotivated, you need the sweet and salty confection perfection from Gene's Simple Treats, the salted caramel cupcake. After the first bite of moist, decadent cake, topped with creamy caramel frosting and a sprinkle of sea salt, this cupcake hits both senses. Side effects may include addiction, uncontrollable cravings, increased happiness, and a desire to share with friends and family. Visit Gene's Simple Treats on Facebook to see more delicious treats and ask Gene's Simple Treats about getting your prescription of the salted caramel cupcake today.
Welcome back to Cyclone Arena. We're getting ready for senior boys action tonight. Russellville coming into the game 3-2 in conference play. They'd really like to bounce back from that game against Farmington on Friday night. And a game that just kind of got away from them, and the Cyclones lost by 19. They're taking on a Mountain Home team that is better than what their record shows. I know everybody hears stuff like that when you're facing a team that is winless in conference, much like Mountain Home. But they are 0-5 in conference, but when you look at it, the team that the Farmington team that just beat Russellville by 19 points, Mountain Home lost by 2. The team that beat Russellville, Alma, Mountain Home lost that one by 2 and lost to Harrison by 2. So they got 3 games, 3 of their 5 losses they've lost by single digits. What do you see from tonight's matchup?
Well, again, it was a tough game Friday night against Farmington. We saw a very tight defense played against Donnie V, and to the point he just couldn't get into the flow of the game. And I don't know what Mountain Home will do. They may have seen the film on that. They may try that. What we've got to do is have some aggressive scoring, not only on the inside and outside, but to spread that scoring around. We can't depend on Donnie V all the time. So we have really got to score and do everything we can to get Donnie V back into the flow. So it's what I've said just about every boys game. We got to set the tempo. We got to control the tempo of the game. And we cannot let Mountain Home get behind our defense on fast break. Now, Farmington did a great job doing that, but I'm sure Coach Chenault has addressed that issue. We cannot let them get behind us. We cannot let them have clear shots underneath the basket. We've got to put a man on them when they get close to that basket. But if we control the tempo, have aggressive rebounding and aggressive scoring on the inside, we can walk away with a victory. I really believe that.
Mountain Home has two players that have got some interest at the next level. Blaine Tate, the 5'11 senior, who has offer from North Ark and also two other D2 schools, and Ryder McLean, who has an offer from North Ark and also an offer from McNeese State. And those are two guys that you need to watch. Really not a lot of size. They really only like to play five guys. They're not a typical Mountain Home team. Usually when we see Mountain Home, we see guys that come in here, they always got 1 or 2, 6, 7 kids. Not the case. Their tallest guy is 6'2". So a much different Mountain Home team. You mentioned Donovan Villarreal. It's not just scoring for him. He leads the team in scoring. He also leads the team in rebounds, assists, and steals. So every bit of offense usually goes through him, and he's an important player even if he's not scoring. Russellville needs to make sure he's going. Donovan Villarreal tonight. We're going to take a break, come back with more of your pregame show and the starting lineups. This is Cyclone Basketball on the EAB Sports Network.
If you find water leaking from your ceiling, it's important that you take immediate action to avoid further damage to your home. Leaky roofs never fix themselves or get better on their own, so even if the leak isn't that bad yet, you should get it fixed now. Call Miller Roofing Company. They've been serving the River Valley since 1991 with a reputation for superior work and reliability. So before that leak gets worse, call Miller Roofing Company, 890-3499 to set up an inspection.
At Philrod Autoplex, it's a new day with endless possibilities. What better way to start than with a brand new Chevrolet or GMC vehicle? Our in-stock inventory is filled with cars, trucks, and SUVs, ready to hit the road with you. Buying a vehicle should be an exciting experience, free from any hassle or pressure. With our selection and our team, we ensure that you'll find the perfect ride that matches your style, needs, and budget. Start a new day with Philrod Autoplex, exit 84, just off I-40, Russellville.
At Right Fiber Internet, Right Fiber is what we do. We're the right choice for the right reasons. No contracts, no hidden fees, unlimited data, and free installation and Wi-Fi. Our 100% fiber is the best connection available, and it allows us to offer speeds up to 5 gig. Right Fiber, a great name for great internet. Check your availability today at rightfiber.com or give us a call at 833-71-RIGHT.
Why trust River Valley Tinting and Glass? Well, River Valley Tinting and Glass is a family-owned business, and they take care of their customers like family too. So remember, your local auto, residential, and commercial glass and tinting company, River Valley Tinting and Glass. Check out their work on Facebook or call 890-5839 to get an estimate. Or you could always come by 2202 East 2nd Street to see all they can do for you. From a business you can trust, River Valley Tinting and Glass.
Welcome back to Cyclone Arena. The Cyclones and Mountain Home Bombers getting ready to do battle. Mountain Home 10-11 overall. As we said, they are 0-5 in conference play. Russellville 16-5 overall, 3-2 in conference play. We'll give you the starting lineups who we believe are going to be the starting lineups. I think I was trying to listen in to Coach Josh Fulcher, who came over here. I don't know if there was an issue with somebody's jersey that they were switching numbers or not. So I'm going to try to see if there is. So I'm curious about what was going on with that. But we'll tell you who we think the starting lineups are going to be. For Mountain Home, they're going to start off with 6'2 junior, number 0, Jackson Corp. Number 2, Blaine Tate, 5'11 senior. He's their leading scorer. Number 4, Ryder McLean. He's a 6'2 senior. Number 14, Tyler Podolsky, he's a 6'2 senior. And Rhett Gilbert, number 22, a 5'9 junior.
At this time, now we would like to
They're coached by Josh Fulcher in his 9th season at Mountain Home. Once again, 10-11 overall, 0-5 in conference play. Fulcher played at Court Charlotte, North Carolina. And that's a long way from Mountain Home. For Russellville, they're going to start off with number 2, Donovan Villarreal, number 3, Malachi Siner, number 12, Cade Smith, number 21, Caleb Campbell, and number 23, KJ Foster. Russellville under the direction of Greg Chenault tonight in his 2nd season at Russellville. I'll tell one thing before we take a quick break. Take about a 60-second break. We'll be back with a tip-off. But first I want to say our thoughts and prayers are with assistant coach Wyatt Nahus for Russellville. He is with his father who is ailing right now. And he lives in Paris. I want to say his name's Neb Nahus. Some people may know that family. And our thoughts and prayers are with the Nahus family right now. And so Coach Chenault flying solo tonight, but he is happy to do so because, as he told me, he said Coach Nahus is doing what he should do. He's with his father and with his family. So our thoughts and prayers are with Coach Wyatt Nahus. We're going to take a 60-second break. We'll be back with a tip-off. This is Cyclone Basketball on the EAB Sports Network.
At Kubota, we want to help you deliver a job done right. That's why we want you to know that the new Kubota inventory is arriving day late. You have work to do. We have the reliable, durable, and versatile lineup to help you do it. Visit River Valley Tractor today for all your equipment needs. Visit your local River Valley Tractor dealer or find a dealer near you at rivervalleytractor.com.
Come celebrate with R&R Tire Express during their 25th anniversary. Get a new set of passenger tires for just $25 a week for R&R's 25th anniversary in 2025. Just $25 a week during 2025 at R&R. Plus, at R&R Tire Express, there is no interest, and you get 6 months, same as cash. R&R Tire Express on East Parkway Drive next to Starbucks in Russellville. R&R. For a free quote, text the word tires to 43414.
Donovan Villarreal, 6'2 senior, getting introduced. Malachi Siner, 6'4 senior. Cade Smith, 5'10 senior. Caleb Campbell, right now, 6'2 senior. And KJ Foster, the senior, number 23. Cyclones 16-5 overall, 3-2 in conference play. Coach Chenault, Coach Nahus. Last year was their first year here. They won 20 games for Russellville last year and made a state appearance, lost by 3 points to Lake Hamilton in the first round of the state playoffs. Got ready for the opening tip. Jumping center for Mountain Home be Ryder McClain. He's a really good football player for Mountain Home. And a couple offers here on the basketball side. He'll jump center with Malachi Siner. Cyclones in their anthracite uniforms with the Ville written in cursive across the front. Mountain Home in their blue uniforms with Bombers in block letters across the front, gold and white trim. The Bombers will win the opening tip. Rhett Gilbert controlling it for Mountain Home. Blaine Tate, number 2. He's the one you got to watch out for. He has it. Russellville playing man-to-man out on him. They're going to chase him with a double team as they'd use a screen, and Cyclones reversing back. Gilbert's going to find himself open on the drive, kicks it out, and now we have a whistle and a charge taken. Gilbert came in there out of control. He dished it off, but Siner stood his ground and took the charge. He leads the team in charges, Malachi Siner does, and that's the first one on Blaine Tate. If you're going to pick a bomber to get in foul trouble, that's the guy.
He's the one, huh?
Yep. Foster will kind of fake the handoff there with his back to the basket. 19 seconds on the shot clock. Donovan Villarreal with it for Russellville. Donnie V. Campbell looking inside for Siner. Campbell going to have to drive here with 9 seconds to shoot. His shot barely off the rim as it hit a little too hard, just a little too hard off the backboard. We have a foul called on Mountain Home, and this is going to be on Jackson Corp, his first and the team's second. Coach Fulcher does not like the call. Inbounds pass Donnie V along the baseline will get it out to Campbell, who will hand it back to him. No score a minute into this game. Cade Smith.
Boy, I thought he was going to take one there.
I thought he was going to also. I was getting ready for it. Villarreal on the drive, step back 15-footer is good. Donnie V. 842 points in his Cyclone career. That's 2 of them right there.
After Friday night, it's good to see him score on his first shot.
He had 7 points in that ball game against Farmington. This is Ryder McLean. Kicks it out on the right side to Blaine Tate. Those are the 2 main guys, and Tate stepped on the end line on his drive.
Good turnover there. Good defense by the Cyclones.
Villarreal in the front court. Gets it off to Cade Smith. Caleb looking inside at the high post is KJ Foster, and the 3rd foul there called on Mountain Home. A reach in there. And this is going to be on Drew McGee, a 5'11 senior. Austin Turner, the assistant coach for the Lady Cyclones, is actually filling in for Coach Nehus. Off the inbounds pass, Cade Smith hits the 3. Cade knocking that one down. The Cyclones lead at 5-0. Tate in the front court. He's a senior. His little brother Baylor Tate's a sophomore on this team, but not on the floor. Drew McGee in the corner here. Tate, 3-pointer is good. And he had something to say to the student section. He hit that 3 right in front of him. They were hounding him, and after it went in, he turned and said something to him. Caleb Campbell trying to answer, and he doesn't. We were right behind the play, and it looked good when it left his hand. After they got the rebound, we get a foul called. This will be on Smith for Russellville. His first and the team's first. Cyclones picking the Bombers up from the cross half court, but Tate taking his time. He's over to visit with Coach Fulcher while dribbling the basketball. On the left side is Rhett Gilbert, whose brother plays for Harding. And Gilbert's going to draw a foul called on. This will be on number 23, KJ Foster, his first and team's second.
Oh, that was a light foul. Well, I guess they're calling it close at the beginning.
McLean inbounds it to Gilbert. He'll go to Jackson Corp, 6'2 junior. Back to Tate on the drive, off the glass and in. He's got all 5 of their points, and we're tied. He's actually scored the last 5. Villarreal to KJ in the front court. They set a screen for Donnie V. Don't shoot off of it. They make the switch. That leaves Campbell open in the corner. Caleb Campbell hitting the corner 3. He leads the team in 3-point shots. That's 36. He's only 4 ahead of Cade Smith, so he had to hit that last one as Cade got within 3 of him. They're trying to answer. They missed the 3. Donnie V, the rebound. Wanting to force the action a little bit. The Cyclones lead at 8-5. Campbell started his drive, lost it. It's taken away there. And let's see, Caleb going back to try to get the basketball, and a jump ball called. It'll stay with Russellville. Did they have possession? If so, they got to reset the shot clock. Right now they're not saying. They're asking. No possession change, so is what the officials said. And so 24 seconds on the shot clock. Campbell will be the trigger man. The bounce pass comes in the corner to Villarreal. Siner was posting up down low. They couldn't get the angle they wanted. He'll come over left side, get it here. Nice little move, wave it off. We got a foul called on Mountain Home. Siner made the shot on the drive. They'd much rather have the shot. But we're okay with that because it's on Blaine Tate. It's their leading scorer, and he's got 2. 4 fouls called on Mountain Home, and Tate is going to have to check out of the basketball game. That helps us. The Cyclones lead 8-5. We got a legal screen called. And this will be on Malachi Siner, his first. 7 fouls called here in the first 3 minutes and 51 seconds. That's 3 on us.
Coach Chenault was asking for a little explanation about that foul.
Gilbert will take over the point with Tate on the bench with 2 fouls. Gilbert will launch the 3, and a flop warning. Yep, is going to be called on number 22, Rhett Gilbert. This is the second time we've seen this year. Gilbert shoots the 3, misses. They got a flop warning. The second time, it's a technical foul. And you see that when three-point shooters shoot. Number 22. And they're checking. I'm sorry for the silence, but I'm listening. They said, does it matter? The wonder, the number is the second one. All right. It does okay, so it's a flop warning. It's a delay. So in essence, a delay of game warning. And the next one is a technical foul. They were asking, does it have to be on the same player? And the answer is no. So if any player for Mountain Home flops again, it would be a technical foul. And what it is when you see a shooter not get touched but fall down like he gets touched. And they call that a flop. And now, when we're back to action, we have an offensive foul called on Drew McGee, setting a legal screen. And that's number 2 on him. 5 fouls on the Bombers, but it's a player control foul. So we have no free throws. Now, all of that, it's still 8-5 Cyclones. Now, 3:42 left to play in the first quarter. We've seen the flop warning called once this year. It was at Siloam Springs on Siloam. And that's the first detail we've had, and I'm glad to hear that. 3-pointer missed by K.J. Foster for the Cyclones, and Malachi Siner had the rebound and stepped out of bounds right next to the end line. I like the flop warning because I can't stand that part, especially you see that in the NBA where guys fall down and was never touched.
Oh, yeah.
So I'm really glad that we have that in high school basketball now. Well, after seeing Siloam, too, if you did not see that game, had a kid that kept falling down, got called for a flop warning, but he actually got called 4 times, a foul called on Russellville, where he got to shoot 3 free throws 4 different times. Russellville with a 3-point lead, Mountain Home with the basketball. Tyler Podolsky on the drive, cut off there by 2 Cyclones. They'll kick it back out. It goes off the hands of Ryder McLean, and now 3-second in a lane violation. But I got to tell you, Mountain Home had 3 seconds left on the shot clock, and they weren't anywhere close to getting a shot off there.
This flop warning they received, I got a feeling we're going to see a technical before this night's over. Some player will forget about it.
Coach Fulcher told his team, get fouled next time before you foul down. That was funny. Donovan Villarreal has it for the Cyclones. 2:38 left to play here in the first quarter. Russellville leading it by 3. Quick touch pass from Kate Smith into Siner. Puts it high off the glass and in.
Aggressive move toward that basket by Malachi.
Cyclones score the first 5 points. Mountain Home scores the next 5. And then Russellville scores the next 5. We're 10-5 right now. The Cyclones up. Podolsky set a screen for Ryder McLean. His 3-pointer's an air ball. We might have got a piece of it. I can't tell. Cade Smith catching the rebound. He leaves it for Villarreal, and he's going to be whistled for the travel. Two minutes left to play here in the first. Russellville leading by 5. Donovan Villarreal there did not want to take the 3. He wanted to drive to the basket, just picked up his pivot foot before he put the ball on the floor. So that's what got the travel call. Rhett Gilbert with it, gets it on the right side of McLean, right in front of the student section there. Swinging around left side back to Rhett Gilbert, the 5'9" junior. 18 seconds on the shot clock. Cyclones knock it out of bounds. There's Eston Jones. Has it out of bounds for Russellville. They'll inbound it with 13 seconds on the shot clock. McLean will inbound it for Mountain Home. Jackson Corp, underhanded flip there to Eli Jones, a 5'10" sophomore. Pull-up jumper's no good. Villarreal the rebound for the Cyclones. Leading the team in rebounds. They'll bring it up the floor and get it to Cade Smith. Signer posting up outside the lane. Looking for a cutter. It's not there. Kick it back out. KJ Foster hitting the three for Russellville. 3 threes in this first quarter, and the Cyclones lead it by 8.
And that's a good pass by Malachi, finding the open man, Foster.
Where they're just not the same team without Blaine Tate on the floor, and he's on the bench with 2 fouls. He'll have to play from out home, I believe, in the second quarter. And now whistle the foul called on the Cyclones. This will be on Malachi Signer, his second.
That has to be tough for Mountain Home over there in front of our student section.
That's 4 team fouls. I was looking up to see if it was the 5th. And now Zay Williams will substitute in for the Cyclones, the sophomore. He played a little bit in the JV contest tonight and rolled his ankle, and it looked really bad when he rolled it, but he's fine now.
And in that game, he hit some threes.
He's on Gilbert. Gilbert with it. Gilbert wanting a screen set up top. Cyclones answer with a double team, and Gilbert gets around it, and a reach-in foul called on who? This will be on the Cyclones. It'll put them on the free throw line because that's the 15 foul, and it's number 1 on Zay Williams. It's going to put Rhett Gilbert on the line to shoot 2. Waiting the first free throw here with 37.8 seconds left to play in the first quarter. It's good for the first free throw is good for Mountain Home. And that stops an 8-0 run that the Cyclones had going. Second free throw is also good by Gilbert. He's got 2 points, 13-7 the Cyclones lead. Shot clock and game clock within a second and a half of each other, and now whistle and a foul called. And this is going to be on number 25, Ethan Rosa, 5'10 senior. 10 fouls called here in the first quarter. There's been not a lot of flow to this game. 5 on each team because of all the fouls being called. Villarreal to the free throw line. First free throw's good. Donnie V's got 3 points. Coming into the game, Villarreal 80% from the free throw line. 114th free throw right here. The next closest Cyclone has 49. Donnie V hits them both. He's got 4. Cyclones lead at 15-7. Shot clock is off with 25 seconds left to play here in the first quarter.
Donnie V shoots a lot of free throws, but he makes a lot of them too.
Yeah, he's 92 of 114. This is Gilbert. We get a foul called over there on Zay Williams. That's number 2 on him. Williams has 2, Shiner has 2, KJ and Cade Smith each with 1. Gilbert shooting 2 here.
I figure between quarters, Coach Chenault's going to tell them, hey, they're calling it close.
Yeah, they're calling it close on both teams.
They ought to know by now.
Yeah. And what's funny is Mountain Home is kind of like us. They're not that deep. They've played more people in this first quarter than they want to. They don't want it called this close either. First free throw was good there by Gilbert. Hits both of them. All 4 of his points from the free throw line. 15-9 as we close out the first quarter. 4 seconds left. Foster is going to be whistled for the charge, and wasn't a lot of contact there. That was more of a flop there.
The Mountain Home player was moving.
Yeah. I thought it should have been a good no call, to be honest with you. That's number 2 on KJ, not shooting. 2.9 seconds left. I mean, you could call a block there. I really thought it was a no call. 12 fouls called here in the, 13 fouls. 13 fouls total, I believe. Goodness gracious.
That official just needs to take a deep breath and say, I missed it.
Yeah, 13 fouls called here in the first quarter. Gilbert gets the pass, 2 seconds, 1 second, half-court shot on the way is no good. That was close with the rim and the backboard. We've come to the end of the first quarter with our score. The Cyclones 15, Mountain Home 9. We'll take a break. This is Cyclone Basketball on the EAB Sports Network.
Johnny's story ended with a thought from Alathus Realty. With years of experience, knowledge, and a network of relationships, they ensure you'll get the most for your house. So when it comes time to put that property on the market or begin looking for that next dream home you have, don't delay. Call Brent Preddy and the professionals at Alathus Realty Russellville, 968-5668, or check them out, russellvilleliving.com.
The folks at Arkansas River Valley Heating and Air want to take a moment to not only thank you for your business, but also the opportunity to work for you and give your family whole house comfort. Every kind word that you put online and personal recommendation to your friends and family is appreciated. And customers like you are not only vital to their business, but vital to making our community as great as it is. From their family to yours, thank you from Arkansas River Valley Heating and Air.
Listeners from Houston, Texas tonight, listening and watching the Cyclones here. Russellville leading 15-9 here after 1 quarter of play. And fouls mounting up for both teams. It's easy to say. Tate and McGee each with 2 for them. Foster, Williams, and Siner each with 2 for us. And Williams going to stay on the floor. Foster going to stay on the floor. But Malachi Siner on the bench. I think both Coach Fulcher and Coach Chenault would love it if they would back off on the whistle a little bit. It seemed everything be a little too tight there. Cade Smith, Caleb Campbell, Zay Williams, KJ Foster, and Donovan Villarreal on the floor to start the second quarter for the Cyclones. They feed it inside, missed the shot from underneath. Donovan Villarreal, and now a double dribble are going to be called. And I don't know about that one. I don't think Donnie V had control of it there to get that double dribble. I don't know about that one. I think they missed that. The official on the backside is the one that called it. Donnie V was tapping it to himself, but I don't think he had gained control of it. So Mountain Home will get it back. Russellville leading by 6. There's just no flow to the first quarter because of the fouls. Backdoor cut there by Corp, and he's going to be fouled on his way to the basket. Jackson Corp will go shoot 2. And this is going to be on number 12, Cade Smith. That'll be his second. Russellville now 4 players with 2 fouls. And Coach Chenault going to have to dip into his bench here a little bit. More than normal, maybe so, because if they're going to keep calling fouls this tight, the first free throw by Corp is good. That's a 5-point lead. Corp hits the second one, 15-11. Our score, Russellville with a 4-point lead. Foster on the left side. Coach Chenault looking down at his bench, and I think Elias Zapien maybe. Here's a 3-point try by Cade Smith. That one no good. Rebound, Corp has it from Mountain Home. 4-point lead for the Cyclones. Spinning away from pressure, Blaine Tate. Wraparound pass inside, not there for Podolski. Back out to Tate, missed the 3. Williams the rebound for the Cyclones. Zay Williams in the front court. Stops at the top of the key. They'll swing it around in the corner. It was tipped away by Blaine Tate as Foster was trying to go to Cade Smith in the corner. 7:05 left to play here in the first half. The Cyclones lead at 15-11. It's been a game of runs. 5-0 for us, 5-0 for them. And then 5-0 again for us, 6-0 for them. Zay Williams at the top. Here's KJ Foster, 3-pointer from the left side, no good. Gets his own rebound, it came right to him. He attacks the basket, little finger roll by KJ Foster. He's got 5. And Russellville up by 6.
That's what you do after you shoot a 3. You know it's coming off. Go for it.
Donnie V with the steal. They tried to kick it back out. Villarreal in the front court. Sidesteps around the man. Missed the layup, though, with the rebound is McLean.
A little bit too hard off the backboard.
Yeah, but he did a good job getting around Podolski, the defender, on that play. They go inside to Tate. Whistle foul. This is going to be on the Cyclones. The second team foul, and it's going to be on number 32, Zay Williams, who has 3. He may be done for the rest of the first half. Elias Zapien, the senior, will check in for the Cyclones. They'll inbound it along the baseline. Lob it to the right elbow, was knocked away from behind. McLean to Corp, 3, barely grazed the iron. Rebound, Caleb Campbell. Villarreal will fake the 3 in the front court. KJ Foster from 15 misses that one, and the rebound comes out to Corp. It's funny, Zapian was in great position, but if he would have been lazy, the ball would have come straight to him. He gets good position, the ball goes over his head. It's funny how those shots come off the rim sometimes. Here's a three-point try by Podolsky, and he hits his 3 there for Mountain Home, and just like that, the Bombers are within 3. Cyclones have not trailed in this game. Cade Smith to Foster. Foster lost his foot and kept his dribble, though, back to the top. Cade Smith missed the 3. There's KJ with the follow. They are not blocking him out. And he's got 2 offensive rebounds the last 2 trips down, and he has 7 points for Russellville.
I don't think they see him. He's so quick and fast going toward that basket. He gets past that defender.
Marcellus Olson for Russellville will check in at the next dead ball, number 5. With it is Tate. Gets it left side to Podolsky, who just hit that 3 for the Bombers. He'll take it baseline. They'll kick it back out. Gilbert lets it fly left side. Missed that one. Foster the rebound for the Cyclones, trying to force the action. Takes it to the middle. No one there. Kicks it back out. Faking the 3 is Campbell. Spin move in the lane. Shot up and counted, and he drew the foul. Caleb's got 5. He's going to the free throw line for the and 1. It's the first foul called on Mountain Home here in this quarter. And this one is being called on Blaine Tate. That's number 3 for him. And Tate will have to check out of the basketball game. Their leading scorer, who has scored double figures in every conference game, will have to sit down with 3 fouls and 5 points.
He's giving the officials some words.
Well, I think
he's over on the basket.
I think what they're saying is they believe the foul was on somebody else. Campbell missing the free throw, but Olson the rebound for Russellville. Yeah, they're thinking the foul should have been called on somebody else. I don't know. And now we got an offensive foul called on the Cyclones. And this will be on number 3, Malachi Siner, and that's his 3rd. KJ, quick break for him. He sat down. He's got to go back in. Cassiner with 3. Zay Williams with 3. Foster and Cade Smith on the floor with 2. We're going to end with a JV game for both teams, aren't we? That's the 3rd foul called on Russellville. KJ Foster going to the floor to get the steal, and Coach Chenault calling a timeout. We'll take a break. Russellville leading at 21-14 here with 4:21 left to play in the first half. This is Cyclone Basketball on the EAB Sports Network.
High school students, join us for the ATU Focus Days, an immersive preview experience of the Arkansas Tech campus. Our Office of Admissions and Academic Colleges host a full day related to your area of interest. You'll get to eat on campus, sit in on classes, experience campus life, and attend an athletic event. Parents and guardians are welcome too, with sessions dedicated to their interests. On January 30th, our College of STEM will be hosting the ATU Focus Day. If you're interested in science, technology, engineering, or math, you can learn more and register at atu.edu/focus days.
KCJC Dardanelle Russellville.
Ladies and gentlemen,
this is River Country. KCJC.
An EAB Media Group radio station.
On the northwest side of Russellville, the 9th grade Whirlwind team trailing Searcy 19-15. That's a halftime score. Here, our Cyclone High School team lead it by a touchdown, 21-14 with 4:12 left to play here in the first half. Spin move by KJ Foster for the Cyclones. That shot off the mark. KJ again getting an offensive rebound. He has it out on the right side. 3 consecutive possessions, I believe, where he's gotten that, or maybe 3 out of 4. Foster goes to the high post to Caleb Campbell down the right side of the lane. Shot high off the glass and in. That was near the corner of the backboard, not the corner of the box, the corner of the backboard.
He did a great job protecting that ball with his body so that it wouldn't get blocked.
He's got 7. It's a 9-point lead for the Cyclones. They'll airball a 3. Podolsky did. The Cyclones on the move. Olson will leave it for Cade Smith, setting a screen, missing the 3. And Podolsky getting the rebound for the Bombers. Boy, crashing in there was Marcellus Olsen. He almost got an offensive rebound there. McLean on the left wing will fake the handoff dribble in the corner, was faking it to Baylor Tate, the 5'9 sophomore. And now we got a foul called underneath. This is going to be number 4 on Russellville, and this is going to be on KJ Foster. That's his third.
23, KJ Foster with the foul, his third personal.
And now Isaac Guillen will check in for Russellville. A 6'7 junior will get in the game for the Cyclones. He's played 4 varsity games this year, but he gives you some size there, and Russellville in some foul trouble with their big guys. Foster, Steiner mix it up inside. Zay Williams all with 3 fouls. Podolsky will check out. Landon Newton, the 6-foot sophomore, will check in. They'll get in bounds to McLean, and it was knocked out by Kate Smith. We'll do it again near the corner this time. 3 minutes, 10 seconds left to play here in the first half. Cyclones lead at 23-14. Gilbert will get the pass over on the right side to Newton. They'll take it baseline, cut off with a double team. They find an opening in the corner. Baylor Tate misses the 3, and we got a foul called on Mountain Home. This will be on Ryder McLean. It'll be his first.
Personal foul number 4, Ryder McLean, his first personal.
Marcellus Olsen, Laz Zapien in the backcourt, easily beating the one-man pressure in the backcourt. Olsen in the corner, back up top to Cade Smith. 16 seconds on the shot clock. A 3-pointer missed by Zapien. That did everything but go through. Almost went halfway down. McLean in the corner to Corp. Fakes the 3 on the drive. Shot rolls off the back of the iron. Campbell the rebound. And he'll give it off to Olsen. Campbell not real happy about that. They give it back to him. He missed the 3 from the top. He was not happy. He thought he got poked a little bit on that defensive board. McLean spin move, kicks it back out. Corp, the 3-pointer, grazed the iron. Rebound. Caleb Campbell once again. He's going to be fouled in the back court. And this will be on Ryder McLean, his second. And the third team foul.
Second personal, team third.
Second personal, third team foul on Mountain Home. Olsen in the front court for Russellville. Faking the top of the key 3-pointer is Caleb Campbell. 25 seconds on the shot clock, under 2 minutes to go here in the first half. Pass from Campbell goes through the hands of Zapien. He had snuck behind the defense of Mountain Home. We almost had a wide open layup underneath there.
That's a good pass by Campbell, being able to spot him underneath.
There's been 20 fouls called in this game. A minute 33 left to play here in the first half. And now they step out of bounds. They were trying to set a screen there for Rhett Gilbert right in front of the Cyclone bench, and Gilbert, right before he drove, he took a step back and he didn't have that much room to go. Malachi Steiner, KJ Foster, Zay Williams on the bench for Russellville with 3 fouls. Blaine Tate on the bench for them with 3 fouls. Campbell gets it baseline to Olsen on the drive. Kicks it back out. Caleb open, top of the key. 3-pointer for Mr. Caleb Campbell, who's got 10 points. His second 3 of the game. 12-point lead for the Cyclones, 26-14. Under a minute to go here in the first half. Reach and foul. This will be called on Marcellus Olsen, I believe. And that'll be his first and the team's 5th. And it'll be 2 shots here for Rhett Gilbert.
That's his first personal.
Gilbert, 4 of 4 from the free throw line. As a team, they're 6 of 6. Cyclones are 2 of 3 from the free throw line.
Well, they've hit 6 in a row. They need to miss one right here. Got close.
Gilbert, all his points have been from the free throw line. He's 5 of 5. 52.7 seconds left to play here in the first half. He remains perfect. Drew McGee with 2 fouls checks back in for Mountain Home. 26-16, the Cyclones with the lead. Under a minute to play here in the first half. They come out to challenge Caleb a little bit now after he's hit a couple threes, especially that last one way out. 21 seconds on the shot clock. Zapian, he'll take the three, missed that one. Rebound tipped, controlled by Jackson Corp of Mountain Home. He was dribbling in transition. He almost lost it. He didn't realize the Cyclones were coming at him from all angles. Shot clock is off. 23 seconds left to play here in the first half. Rhett Gilbert near the half-court line. Olsen out on him, but not close enough to start the 5-second count. 13 seconds left. Bounce pass on the right side to Podolsky. 6 seconds, 5 seconds, back to Gilbert. Left side, the pass was intercepted by Zapian, who hurls it the length of the floor. I think he had a little bit more time than what he did, but hey, that's fine. We've come to the end of the first half with our score, Russellville 26, Mountain Home 16. We'll take a break. This is Cyclone Basketball on the EAB Sports Network.
Arkansas Tire and Auto Service, we're more than just tires. Consistent, responsive, honest and fair. What makes us different? We're the ones who care. Trust our experience to know what you need. Professional and fast, see what we mean. Arkansas Tire and Auto Service, we're more than just tires.
Arkansas Tire and Auto Service, 2304 East Main, Russellville.
Back at the Farmers Co-op, as we have an opportunity to visit with Mike Apple. Mike, those cold temperatures make it difficult for agribusiness, but especially for those farm animals. What do we need to do?
You bet. It's getting cold and windy and wet. We got to feed these cattle, keep their body temperature up where they can not only survive but thrive.
The Farmers Co-op, located on East Main in Russellville. Don't forget their Danville location.
At Centennial Bank, we believe serving our community goes beyond assisting with financial needs. We pride ourselves on being community connected and customer focused. Supporting our community starts with our employees. We enjoy rolling up our sleeves and helping make our community a better place. Our local bankers are a team that brings passion, pride, and dedication to our communities. That is why Centennial Bank is proud to support the place we call home. Centennial Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Are you working hard to feed your family on a budget? Visit Chicken Mart to get all your Crispitos, pizza sticks, restaurant quality chicken nuggets, strips, wings, and fries all in one stop, and lots of opportunity purchases that are so good they may never come back. Check out Chicken Mart in 2 convenient locations before you go grocery shopping and see what they have for your family. Chicken Mart's been serving the River Valley since 1983 and still going strong. Visit 1808 South Arkansas Avenue or 106 Weir Road in Russellville. Chicken Mart, your chicken and more store.
Welcome back. We're at the half. The Cyclones leading Mountain Home 26-16. The conference standings in the 5A West looks like this. Harrison undefeated. They are 5-0 in conference play. They're coming in here on Friday night here at Cyclone Arena. Farmington is sitting in second place. That's right, second place. They are 4-1 on the season. Russellville and Greenwood both tied for third place at 3-2. They're also tied along with Alma. All 3 teams tied for third, fourth, and fifth place at 3-2. Salem and Van Buren each at 1-4. Mountain Home at 0-5. We're the only 5A West game going on tonight. Tomorrow night, the other 3 games will be played. Salem Springs will play at Van Buren. Alma at Farmington, and Greenwood is at Harrison. We'll be looking closely at a couple of those games, especially that Harrison game. They will be coming in here on Friday night. Now, Friday night looks like this. We're going to have a girls' game at 6 o'clock and a boys' game at 7:30. You need to be here if you're near Cyclone Arena, because also between the games, we will be honoring the 1985 Cyclone State Championship team. That's the 40th anniversary for the only state championship in boys basketball history, and a lot of players are coming back to be honored there, and we are looking forward to that big time. here at Cyclone Arena. It's supposed to be earlier this month. It was supposed to actually be this game here back on January 10th, but the bad weather pushed it back to this coming Friday night. So that's what's heading up Friday night. We do want to tell you that the ninth grade Whirlwind boys have taken the lead over Searcy in the third quarter after being down by 4. They lead it in the third quarter, getting ready to start the fourth quarter now with the Whirlwinds up over Searcy 29-23. The ninth grade girl Whirlwinds won big over Searcy tonight 49-18. We'll take a break, come back with more of your halftime show. The Cyclones lead it here by 10, 26-16 over Mountain Home. This is Cyclone Basketball on the EAB Sports Network.
Duval's Affordable Buildings, the River Valley's oldest full-service portable buildings dealer. You'll find Burnett Affordable Buildings and C&H carports for garages, barns, carport sheds, and more. At Duval's Affordable Buildings, they believe in high-quality buildings that last and excellent customer service that makes a difference. Visit Duval's AffordablePortableBuildings.com or just stop by 4151 South Arkansas Avenue in Russellville today.
If you own a business, you know how important your roof is, but do you know how to maintain it? E&F Roofing has been offering the best commercial roof systems as well as conducting preventative maintenance and asset management services so you can focus on your business. From industries to schools and local businesses of all shapes and size, E&F Roofing has been serving Arkansas for over 50 years and trusted for 3 generations. So call 479-272-4069 for a free estimate today.
Feltner's Athlete's Corner clearance sale is now in progress. Save up to 30% off footwear from Nike, Asics, Brooks, New Balance, Keen, and Chaco. Save 30% or more on apparel from the North Face, Columbia, Patagonia, Mountain Khaki, Kavoo, Under Armour, Nike, and many more. Feltner's Athlete's Corner, 2320 West Main Street in Russellville. Open 9:30 to 6 Monday through Saturday. All sales during this special savings event are final.
As a dentist, giving patients a beautiful smile is what I love to do. But the business side can be challenging. Luckily, First State Bank understands. They provide financial tools that make banking convenient and flexible. And the service I get is second to none. From equipment loans to cash management solutions, they give me the freedom to focus on my patients, not my payroll. Now that's something to smile about.
Come see us at First State Bank in Russellville or Fayetteville for local personalized banking.
Oh, wow. We're at halftime. Cyclones
leading. The suitcases, the pillows, entertainment for kids.
On the radio side, I went too long for Steven. Sorry, Steven. But if you're watching us on the YouTube channel, they had a kid, one of our students section had a kid with a Mountain Home practice jersey on. And said it was from last year, but they made him change and they're giving it back to Mountain Home. So it's jersey night here for the student section. We're at halftime. Cyclones leading at 26-16. Your thoughts of the first half? All right, I'll do mine. Russellville in that first half was led by Caleb Campbell with 10 points, 7 points for KJ Foster, 4 points for Donovan Villarreal, 3 points for Cade Smith, and 2 points for Malachi Siner. For them, they were led by Rhett Gilbert, who had 6 points, all from the free throw line, 5 points for Blaine Tate, 3 points for Tyler Podolsky, and 2 points for Jackson Corp. Fouls have been an issue. Russellville has 3 players with 3 fouls. Zay Williams, KJ Foster, and Malachi Siner, each with 3. Cade Smith with 2. For them, Blaine Tate has 3 fouls for them and 2 fouls for Drew McGee and Ryder McClain. And now, what's your thoughts on the game?
Well, quite a few fouls. That's what you were talking about. They were 2 of 9 from the three-point line, 8 of 8 from the free throws. We only shot 3 free throws and made 2 of them. We were 3 of 13 from the three-point line. The thing that's really stood out to me is our defense. Very aggressive defense on the board and very aggressive on the offensive board, especially Foster. I've got him down unofficially for 4 offensive rebounds. Even though he's playing with 3 fouls, he is still attacking the boards on offense, and he's doing a great job. In fact, I don't think a lot of teams don't think he can jump that high because, he's not the tallest player out there, but he knows how to get position, and he showed that tonight, doing a very good job.
26-16 our score. We'll take a 60-second break. Be back with the second half. This is Cyclone Basketball on the EAB Sports Network.
You don't have to choose between comfort and capability when you're behind the wheel of the 2025 Honda Pioneer 704. Rugged and reliable, it delivers the power you need on the job with the smooth shifting you want on the trail. Plus, with Honda's exclusive quick flip seating, you get the versatility of seating 4 passengers or stowing the back seats for a full cargo bed. See the latest Honda Pioneer 704 today at your local Honda of Russellville at 220 Lakefront Drive. For your safety, read the owner's manual. Wear a helmet, eye protection, closed side nets, and doors. And always wear seatbelt. Honda side-by-sides are for riders 16 and older.
Hi, this is Mike Giroux with Giroux & Associates, Medicare Specialist of Arkansas, here to remind you of the importance of doing an insurance review. Things change over the course of time and can affect your current benefit. It's important to make sure you have proper coverage. Give us a call today at 479-857-2810 for a free review of your life, health, or Medicare coverage. Giroux & Associates, Medicare Specialist of Arkansas, 479-857-2810.
21 fouls called in that first half, and it was not one-sided. It was just tough to get any kind of flow because of all the fouls called, and I think Coach Chenault, Coach Fulcher both would like it if they would back off a little bit in this second half. Coach Fulcher mentioned that he played at Court Charlotte, North Carolina. He actually came to Mountain Home to be the junior high coach in 2013 and then took over as the head coach for the athletic director, Mitch Husky, when Coach Husky became the athletic director. Before that, he was at Palestine Wheatley and then Timbo, Arkansas, and then back at Palestine Wheatley again. I had to look up and see where Timbo, Arkansas was. I had no earthly idea. Never even heard of the place. But that's where Coach Fulcher was there before coming to Mountain Home. His assistant, Brad Morris, has been there the whole time. Morris mentioned him because he actually won a state championship as golf coach at Mountain Home, and golf coach now is Coach Dale Leonard, who's the girls basketball coach. Coach Fulcher just earned his 100th career victory in December as a coach. 100th career victory at Mountain Home. As we start the second half, the Cyclones almost turned the ball over with an over and back. They're coming out with Zay Williams, KJ Foster, Caleb Campbell, Malachi Siner, and Cade Smith. Faking the top of the key three-pointer is Foster on the drive. Turnaround jumper is no good, and long rebound will be kicked out to Ryder McClain, who hits it in transition. And I didn't want to mention anything, but now I can mention it coming out of timeout. Where's Donnie V? I mean, he was missing from the second quarter, and he is not out on the bench. I don't see him, which makes me think he's in the training room. So I hope he's okay. I didn't see when he went out or what had happened.
I didn't either.
KJ Foster will miss from the inside once again, way out of bounds, belonging to Mountain Home. It's an 8-point lead for the Cyclones. Yeah, Donnie V is out with 4 points, all 4 coming in the first quarter. I do not remember when he went out, but we haven't seen him since early second quarter. Russellville knocking the ball away from behind, but chasing it down in the front court was Rhett Gilbert. This is Tate now. Offensive foul called. Illegal screen set by Corp. So I guess if they're going to back off on the fouls, they're still not going to. Coach Fulcher and Chenault both have the same reaction every time the whistle blows. Both just roll. God bless them. I agree with them. It's way too tightly called on both ends. 22 fouls called now. Inside, Siner misses it. That's so Zay Williams with the putback, and he draws the foul. That's the first points for Zay Williams, and this will be on number 4, Ryder McClain, and he's got 3.
That's what I was saying a minute ago. We're hitting the offensive boards, which is great.
Yeah, look, we're not very deep, but we may be deeper than them. And so the foul's starting to mount up on them with McClain. He's got 3, and Tate has 3. We have 3 different guys with 3. The free throw was good there by Zay Williams with the 3-point play. Cyclones lead it by 11, 29-18. This is Gilbert. Misses this one from the baseline. Campbell got the rebound. He had to tip it a couple of times to himself. Zay Williams will launch one top of the key. Three-pointer for Zay Williams. Did not score in the first half. 6 points for Zay here to start the third quarter. 32-18 our score. We'll take a break as we have a timeout called by Mountain Home. This is Cyclone Basketball on the EAB Sports Network.
Welcome to the Gene Simple Treats Sugar Dome. Our reigning champ, the Salted Caramel Cupcake, is about to be awarded the belt for most delicious. But wait, watch this. It's the Triple Threat Cupcake from the top row. He's got the pin. 1, 2, 3, and we have a new champ. The Triple Threat Cupcake. Gluten-free, sugar-free, and keto-friendly. So remember Gene Simple Treats by Sobeys on Parkway. They make your life sweeter even if you can't have sugar by providing delicious and memorable treats for all occasions.
Congratulations to the 8th and 9th grade Lady Whirlwinds. They both beat Searcy. We knew about the 9th grade team with the big 48-19 victory, but not about the 8th grade. Congratulations to Coach Jillian Wilson and the both Lady Whirlwind teams.
Seen Donnie V standing here. He's back on the bench, but he's got an ice pack under his jersey on his back.
Yeah, right around his kidney area, right part of that lower back. 32-18 our score after the timeout by Mountain Home, their first timeout. Called after Russellville. Hit that three-pointer by Zay Williams. The Cyclones lead it by 14. On the right side is Gilbert, working one-on-one against Cade Smith. 13 seconds on the shot clock. This is Blaine Tate. Fadeaway was blocked by Williams. Got it back. Tate with 8 seconds. Little drive, missed the scoop shot. Signer the rebound with the Cyclones in Russellville. On the move. Pass ahead, trying to get the ball to Caleb Campbell. Was tipped, but right in the hands of KJ Foster. Russellville will set up their offense now. 5:18 left to play here in the third. Lead it by 14. Zay Williams on the left side. Coming off the screen at the top is Signer. 12 seconds on the shot clock. KJ way out up top with 7 seconds. He'll launch a long three. That one missed. We have a rebound, and it's going to be Rhett Gilbert. I was looking back the other side. 2 players, one from each team, hit the deck, and we have that same issue here in the front court. And whistle and kick ball is going to be called against the Cyclones. So Mountain Home will have the basketball. I think one official is getting ready to call jump ball. The other one said it was kick ball by the Cyclones. So Mountain Home will have it. Blaine Tate will check out of the game. He and Zay Williams back on the other side had collided. And so it was a 4-on-4 there for a little bit. McLean back to Corp. He'll launch a long three from the top and hit. Jackson Corp, his first basket of the game. He's got 5. It's 11-point lead for the Cyclones. Under 4.5 to go here in the third quarter. Zay Williams taking baseline, and a turnaround is good. They tried to draw the foul. Gilbert is saying, hey, where was the foul? I don't think it was a foul, but I agree with the way they've been calling it.
Yeah.
There's more contact there than what they have called. I understand that.
And Henry came up, number 22 for Mountain Home, saying a few words to the official.
Zay Williams with all 8 of his points here in the third quarter. 34-21. The Cyclones lead by 13. McLean missing a 3 from the top for Mountain Home. Foster the rebound for the Cyclones. Williams starting to get a little bit of confidence. They're going to try to go inside the Signer, but was knocked away. McLean in transition, kisses one off the glass. He's got 4. 34-23. Mountain Home won't go away, and we have a traveling violation called on Zay Williams right near midcourt.
I think he was wanting to bounce past the ball and just got away from him.
Back into the game for the Cyclones, number 5, Marcellus Olson.
The 9th grade boys won, the Whirlwinds. They defeat Searcy 43-33, coming back to do it. Trailed by 4 at the half, end up winning by 10. Congratulations. We know at least 3 of the teams won, both 8th and 9th grade girls and 9th grade boys. We get a foul called on the turnaround jumper. If this is on Foster, that's going to be number 4 on him. It is number 4 on KJ Foster, and he's got 4 fouls. Williams and Signer with 3, and Donnie V injured. And we'll see what Coach Chenault wants to do. He's going to have to bring Foster out. And Zapien will check in as Corp misses the first free throw.
Well, this occurred underneath the basket. The official on the outside called it. And I just can't understand that.
Yeah, I'm still looking at Donnie V. It's almost like he's moving like he's got back spasms or something, but still has that ice pack on the lower right side of his back. Corp makes 1 of 3 before Mountain Home. It's a 10-point lead for the Cyclones. Signer at the high post, backing his way in. Little turnaround jumper won't go. With the rebound is Drew McGee. McLean in the front court for Mountain Home. They can cut it to single digits with some points here. They set a screen. Russellville making the switch. Faking the three is Baylor Tate, the 5'9 sophomore. His brother Blaine Tate, number 2, their leading scorers, on the bench with 3 fouls. We have a drive to the basket. This is going to be on Olsen, I believe. That'll be number 2 on Marcellus Olsen, and send Ryder McLean to the free throw line to shoot 2. I want to take this minute once again to say at the beginning of the game, I want to say it again, our thoughts and prayers are with Coach Wyatt Nahus and his family, the assistant coach for the Cyclones. He's with his father tonight, and that's why he is not on the bench with the Cyclones. He's taking care of more important things. Prayers for him and his family. The first free throw no good there by Ryder McLean. I didn't get my Coach Nahus fist bump before the game. I don't know what to do when I don't get that.
Foster's coming back in.
Ryder McLean hits 1 of 2. You got KJ with 4 fouls. He's got to be very, very careful. He replaces Olsen. That's got to alter the way you play, but 2.5 to go here in the third quarter. KJ in there with 4 personal fouls. On the right side is Zapien. 16 seconds on the shot clock. Posting up Signer outside the lane. Double team. Bounce pass along the block. Put it up and in. Malachi's got 4. This is some adversity Russellville's having to play through. In foul trouble. Both teams actually having to deal with it. 11-point lead for the Cyclones. 2:08 left to play here in the third. Gilbert trying to shake off his man Campbell, but he would have none of it. A drive by McLean on the inside. Gets it back. Corp top the key three-pointer. Rims out. Campbell the rebound. How in the world he grabbed that one with his left hand? He does. And he'll get it to the outlet. KJ Foster. We have a reach-in foul called on Baylor Tate. That'll be number 1 on him. Number 1. And the third team foul called on Mountain Home.
Campbell's doing a great job underneath that defensive board.
He is, and he's tired, but boy, he's having to play through because with the injury to Villarreal and the foul trouble with everybody else, he's having to put in some extra minutes. Zapien will miss 1 from the left side. Olsen will check in, replacing Foster. Try to get him in there for a possession or 2. KJ back out with 4 fouls. Tried to steal a couple minutes here and there, maybe. 1:33 left to play here in the third. Cyclones hanging on to an 11-point lead.
I think that's a good move by Coach Chenault. Wants Foster in that fourth quarter.
Corp gets it inside to Podolsky. Back out. McLean. They set a screen for him. Russellville came with a double team. Podolsky got it. Baseline on the drive and a steal off the interception by Caleb Campbell for the Cyclones. Campbell passed on it in the corner. Corner 3 is good. Give the assist there to Caleb, who could have pulled the trigger. They jumped out on him. He knew exactly where the open man was. And Zapien knocks down the 3. 14-point lead for the Cyclones, 39-25. Ryder trying to answer. McLean missed that one. Another rebound for Caleb Campbell. He is fired up. They're leaving him open, top of the key. A long 3 by Campbell. It hits the iron off the front with the rebound as Tate. That's okay. Campbell earned that shot the way he's been playing, grabbing that defensive board. McLean will hit the 3 from the corner. And Signer was out there. He had to be careful. Malachi's got 3 fouls. It's 11-point lead once again for the Cyclones. 12 seconds left to play here in the third. Olsen with it on the left side for Russellville. Campbell, bounce pass inside to Signer. Double team, turnaround jumper won't go. Podolsky with the rebound. We've come to the end of the third quarter with our score, Russellville 39, Mountain Home 28. We'll take a break. This is Cyclone Basketball on the EAB Sports Network.
If you find water leaking from your ceiling, it's important that you take immediate action to avoid further damage to your home. Leaking roofs never fix themselves or get better on their own, so even if the leak isn't that bad yet, you should get it fixed now. Call Miller Roofing Company. They've been serving the River Valley since 1991 with a reputation for superior work and reliability. So before that leak gets worse, call Miller Roofing Company, 890-3499 to set up an inspection.
At Philrod Autoplex, it's a new day with endless possibilities. What better way to start than with a brand new Chevrolet or GMC vehicle? Our in-stock inventory is filled with cars, trucks, and SUVs, ready to hit the road with you. Buying a vehicle should be an exciting experience, free from any hassle or pressure. With our selection and our team, we ensure that you'll find the perfect ride that matches your style, needs, and budget. Start a new day with Philrod Autoplex, exit 84, just off I-40, Russellville.
After 3 quarters of play, the Cyclones lead it 39-28. Russellville for the game only has one player in double figures. Campbell with 10 points, 8 points for Zay Williams. Those are your two main scorers for the Cyclones. For Mountain Home, Ryder McLean with 8 points and 6 points for Rhett Gilbert. But the fouls have been the story for the game. KJ Foster for Russellville with 4. Williams and Malachi Steiner with 3. Donovan Villarreal out with an injury. He's still on the bench. He's right next to Coach Turner with an ice pack still on the lower right back. For them, Tate, McLean, each with 3 fouls. It's the fourth quarter, though. As we start here, I figure everybody's going out at some point with their guns blazing. McLean, a long 3 from the top. He's starting to feel it. He hit that long 3 from the corner, and that one even longer from the top. He's got 11 points for Mountain Home, and it's an 8-point lead for the Cyclones. Both teams with 4 timeouts left. Here's a drive by Zay Williams, and he's going to go shoot 2, and this is going to be on number 14, Tyler Podolsky, his first. It's odd to see somebody with just 1 foul.
By number 4, Tyler Podolsky. At the line, shooting for the Cyclones, number 32, Zay Williams.
Zay Williams, 7 of 10 on the season. That counts as 1 for 1 tonight. It's that free throw. He's at 9 points. He was injured a little bit. Played a little bit of the JV game. Turned an ankle, and when he turned it, it looked really bad. I mean, I was sitting next to somebody here at press row. They said that's broken, and it wasn't. But boy, it didn't look good. He hits both free throws. He's in double figures with 10 points. He had a career high Friday night at Farmington with 15. He ties Campbell for the most with Russellville with 10. 41-31. It's a 10-point lead for the Cyclones. 18 seconds on the shot clock for the Bombers. McLean down the right side lane, up and in. And it's tough to play defense because you don't want to get any more foul trouble. Sometimes when you got 3 or 4, you got to let people go. Williams with it for the Cyclones on the left wing. They'll back it back out. On the drive in the lane, Zay Williams gets the bounce. He's got 12.
It's like Williams taking over this game here the last few minutes.
All 12 of his points coming in the second half. The Cyclones back up by 10. Gilbert, little fadeaway from 18. He got the bounce. That one hit the front of the iron twice before bouncing through. And Rhett Gilbert, that's his first field goal of the game, but he has 8 points. Williams trying to answer with a 3. That one's short. Tate the rebound for Mountain Home. We have a foul in transition. And this will be on who? We're waiting for the official. And this is going to be on number 32, Zay Williams, his 4th. And he will come out, and Marcellus Olson will come in. Zay Williams checks out with 4 fouls. Checking in and checking back in is KJ Foster with 4 fouls. He's going to give Caleb Campbell a much-needed rest. Russellville up by 8, but in some foul trouble, and Mountain Home with the basketball. They're going to go inside to Tate, and we got an offensive foul. Marcellus Olson setting up to take the charge there.
That's 4 on Tate, I think.
Now just making sure it was on him. It is. That's number 4 on him, and the first foul called on Mountain Home.
Campbell back in.
Yeah, he didn't get much of a break, did he? Eighth grade girls, the Whirlwinds, with their win tonight, took first place in the conference. Fantastic. As I said, junior high basketball action tonight, and now we have a technical foul called on Josh Fulcher of Mountain Home. He doesn't look like he's irate, but he probably said the wrong thing. And a technical foul called on an odd time for it, too. 6:07 left to play in the game, and it's an 8-point lead. And Russellville can pick anybody who's currently on the floor to shoot, and they're going to want Cade Smith, who's the best free throw shooter on the team at 88%. Cade Smith will shoot 2 here. First free throw is good. You get 2 shots plus the ball. Russellville already had the basketball. Usually don't see those when the team's battling back, but again, he probably said the magic words. Cade Smith hits them both. He's got 5 points.
Well, if he said it very softly because he wasn't screaming and hollering.
Yeah, and it gives Russellville a 10-point lead.
And the ball.
Yeah, we already had the ball. Cyclones lead at 45-35 with 6 minutes left. Smith from the corner missed the 3. And Russellville going to be fouled here. I think this is going to be on Caleb Campbell, his first.
It's hard to believe that Campbell's only got 1 foul, much as he's worked on the inside.
45-35, Cyclones with the lead. So getting those 2 points from the technical foul, and what that means, 1 more, and Coach Fulcher will be ejected. Usually that means you're relegated to sitting down. Here's a drive, and we're going to get a foul called, and this is going to be on Elias Zapien. That'll be his first. And it'll be a shooting foul there by Jackson Corp. I don't know what they're talking about. They're talking about was it a shooting foul or not, or who is shooting it. Okay, they're going to say he was not shooting, so they're going to inbound it. All right. So Mountain Home will inbound it in the corner, Podolsky, and he.
What did he do?
Stepped down the inline? No. We get a foul called on number 12, Cade Smith, his third.
By number 12, Cade Smith, his third personal.
Yeah.
At the top is Corp on the drive, and we get a foul called on the Cyclones, and this will be on Caleb Campbell. Goodness gracious. And this will be number 2 on Caleb. And this will definitely send Corp to the free throw line here, shooting 2.
Team fifth. At the line, shooting for the Bombers, number 0, Jackson Corp.
First free throw is good by Corp. We have 33 fouls called in this game. And he missed the second one. It's a 9-point lead for the Cyclones, 45-36. There's just no flow when you get that many fouls called. 19 on the Cyclones, 14 on them, 33 total. There's a drive by Foster, and now a whistle and a foul called on them. This is going to be on number 2, Blaine Tate, who just fouled out of the basketball game.
Personal foul committed by number 2, Blaine Tate. That is his 5th personal foul. At the line, shooting for the Cyclones, number 23, KJ Foster.
KJ will go the line to shoot 2. Free throw no good. I got to tell you, Coach Fulcher saying a few things from Mountain Home, and I think Coach Chenault might agree with some of the stuff that's being said. There's no flow because of all the fouls being called on both teams. But meanwhile, KJ Foster hits one of two. 46-36, the Cyclones lead it by 10. Under 5 minutes to go. So both teams having to play through it. McLean at the top. Gilbert, top of the key three-pointer is good by Rhett Gilbert. He has 11 points. On the right side is Foster. Zapian on the left side. And here's a three-pointer by KJ Foster. He's got 11 points.
Well, that came at a good time for the Cyclones. Got that lead back up to 10.
Yeah, 49-39, 4:08 left to play. We got a foul called on KJ, and he just fouled out of the basketball game.
Personal foul committed by number 23, KJ Foster. That's his fifth.
He fouls out with 11 points. And they've got Blaine Tate fouled out with 5 points. This is the only conference game that Blaine Tate for them hasn't scored in double figures. He scored 25 against Flippin in a non-conference game, and 21 against Farmington. Rhett Gilbert hitting the first free throw. This guy's deadly. He's 8 of 8 now as he hits that one from the free throw line. 13 points. Olsen in the front court. Zapian, Campbell, Olsen, Cade Smith, and Malachi Siner on the floor for the Cyclones. Russellville leading by 8, 49-41. Ball goes out of bounds, last touch by Ryder McLean. Right in front of the Cyclone bench. Both teams with 4 timeouts left. 3:42 left to play in the game. Cade Smith on the right side. Pass was deflected by McLean, but Cade still with it for the Cyclones. 6 seconds to shoot on the shot clock. Zapian, little spin move shot, might have been partially blocked. And Ryder McLean has it. The shot clock buzzer went off, but they had it. In transition, Gilbert all the way. The C's opened up there on that drive. He's got 15 as he hits the basket, and Fulcher wants to take a timeout. We've been kind of flirting around 10, 8, 12 points leads. It's down to 6 now. We'll take a break. 3:18 left to play in this basketball game. The Cyclones lead it by 6, 49-43. This is Cyclone basketball on the EAB Sports Network.
At Right Fiber Internet, Right Fiber is what we do. We're the right choice for the right reasons. No contracts, no hidden fees, unlimited data, and free installation and Wi-Fi. Our 100% fiber is the best connection available, and it allows us to offer speeds up to 5 gig. Right Fiber, a great name for great internet. Check your availability today at rightfiber.com or give us a call at 833-71-RIGHT.
You know, you don't ever want to speculate on an injury, but the way Donnie V's acting, I really think this looks like spasms, you know. He's favoring that right side. When I have spasms, that's kind of the look I give when I'm getting up and down. I appreciate everyone tuning in. Cover somebody from Houston, Texas, of course, and Adams, St. Louis. And Caleb Campbell's got family all over. Of course, last year it was Luke Stump with family all over. We were always talking about Australia. And Tampa, Florida. We love it. That Cyclone basketball is reaching around the states there. Coming out of the timeout, Cyclones lead it by 6 with 3:18 left, and both teams in foul trouble. I tell you what, from here on out, we may be shooting a lot of free throws because both teams are going to be in the double bonus, if you call it that, now with 5 fouls. Marcellus Olsen, Cade Smith, Caleb Campbell, Malachi Siner, and Elias Zapian on the floor for the Cyclones. We have KJ Foster check out, or foul out, and Villarreal out with an injury. They have Blaine Tate, who's fouled out, their leading scorer on the season. And so both teams facing some adversity. I see Donovan Villarreal. This is the first time I've seen him without the ice pack on his lower right back. I hope it's just something like spasms and nothing that's serious. But he went out some point in the second quarter. We haven't seen him since. And now we have a timeout called by Coach Chenault. Russellville was struggling a little bit to get that ball inbound, and he was worried about the 5-second count. Cyclones going to take a quick timeout. Both teams with 3 timeouts left. The Cyclones lead it by 6. We'll take a break. This is Cyclone Basketball on the EAB Sports Network.
Why trust River Valley Tinting and Glass? Well, River Valley Tinting and Glass is a family-owned business, and they take care of their customers like family too. So remember, your local auto, residential, and commercial glass and tinting company, River Valley Tinting and Glass. Check out their work on Facebook or call 890-5839 to get an estimate. Or you could always come by 2202 East 2nd Street to see all they can do for you. From a business you can trust, River Valley Tinting and Glass.
It's the first of 3 consecutive home games that the Cyclones will have. They'll be here on Friday night against Harrison, and then here a week from tomorrow against Alma before they go back on the road. Their next road game will be a week from Friday as they travel to Mountain Home. And again, we're going to tell you a little bit later before we conclude tonight what's happening Friday night. If you're near the area, you need to come here Friday night. Basketball action and a lot of festivities going on Friday night here at Cyclone Arena. As we get back to action, 49-43 our score. The Cyclones lead it by 6 with 3:01 left to play here in the ball game, and 19 seconds on the shot clock for the Cyclones when they inbound it. They get it inbound to Caleb Campbell, who hand it back to Zay Williams, who's back on the floor. He has 4 fouls. One-handed pass over to Cade Smith. 11 seconds to shoot. Back to Williams at the top, backing it back out. Coach Chenault saying go. Gets it left side, Cade Smith, and he has it taken away there. We get a foul called in the backcourt. This is going to be on Cade Smith, and that'll be number 4 on Cade Smith. And now 2 officials meeting. They're talking about it, so we're going to wait and see. I don't know if they're talking about who the foul was called on or what the foul was. We're going to wait and see. They're going to call an intentional foul on Cade Smith. And they said, you were listening in, he said he stuck his foot out and tripped him. So an intentional foul on Cade Smith. It counts as a personal foul, but it means they get 2 shots plus the ball. And this will be Rhett Gilbert, because he was the one that's fouled. And he gets the first free throw to go, and that's a 5-point game now. This is huge there. They said Cade Smith stuck his foot out and intentionally fouled him. So that intentional foul here yields 2 made free throws for Rhett Gilbert. He's got 17. It's a 4-point lead, and Mountain Home gets the basketball. 2:45 left. We've got a 4-point game. Gilbert with it on the right side on the drive shot. Swatted away by Cade Smith out of bounds.
Boy, that's a gutsy play by Smith.
Marcellus Olsen, because I'm looking here. Cade Smith has 4. Say Williams on the floor with 4. Malachi Siner on the floor with 3. KJ Foster's already fouled out. The Cyclones without Donovan Villarreal, who's trying to coach this team here from the bench as he's injured. But he is shouting encouragement to people on the floor and helping them as they come off. Gilbert launches the 3, and he hits. Rhett Gilbert's second 3 of the game. He's got 20 points and a timeout, I believe, called by Russellville. It's a 1-point game. The Cyclones lead at 49-48 with 2:28 left to go in the game. We'll take a break. This is Cyclone Basketball on the EAB Sports Network.
At Kubota, we want to help you deliver a job done right. That's why we want you to know that the new Kubota inventory is arriving day late. You have work to do. We have the reliable, durable, and versatile lineup to help you do it. Visit River Valley Tractor today for all your equipment needs. Visit your local River Valley Tractor dealer or find a dealer near you at rivervalleytractor.com.
All right, so after the intentional foul called on Cade Smith, they hit 2 free throws. Then they hit a 3, and they have cut the Cyclones' lead to 1. Russellville has never trailed in this game. It was tied 5-5. That's the closest Mountain Home has been since then. Russellville led by 6 at the end of the first quarter, by 10 at the half, by 9 at the third quarter. But so many fouls in this game on both teams, and I say that, I don't mean it's hurt Russellville more. What it has is there's been no flow to this, and all of a sudden Mountain Home has snuck back into this game. 49-48, 2:28 left. Russellville will inbound it. Cyclones took that timeout. They were the one that charged with it. They have 2 left, and Mountain Home with 3 left in this game. Zay Williams, who has 4 fouls, has it for the Cyclones. Closely guarded there by Baylor Tate. And now reach-in foul called on Baylor Tate. And that will be his second, and it'll send the Cyclones to the free throw line. Both teams, look, there's no more 1-and-1. They did away with that last year. It used to be when you get to 7 fouls, it's a 1-and-1, 10 fouls, double bonus. Now last year they adopted what women's basketball does. No more 1-and-1. As soon as it gets to 5 fouls, you get 2 shots. And so both teams shooting 2 free throws here. Zay Williams will miss the first. He is 3 of 4 from the free throw line now with 12 points. Coming into the game shooting 67% from the line. Cade Smith will check out with 4 fouls. Going to try to steal a minute here and there. Put in Marcellus Olson. Maybe play offense, defense if you can get that. And Zay missed them both. Rebound, Mountain Home had it. It was poked away there by Malachi Siner, but Ryder McLean has it, and Mountain Home can take their first lead in the game. You don't want to foul Rhett Gilbert. He's also been on fire for them. He has 14 points alone here in the fourth quarter. Off the drive, and he has just given Mountain Home a 1-point lead after that too, 50-49.
Well, it's hard to play defense when you know you're probably going to get a foul called on you.
Siner with it at the top. Hands it off to Zapian. Zay Williams, a long 3 from the right side. That one no good. Marcellus Olson with the rebound. Gives an extra possession for Russellville, and he backs it back out. 1:37 left. The Cyclones trail by a point. And now a timeout called by Coach Chenault. 1:32 left. 27 seconds left on the shot clock, and the Cyclones trail by a point. We'll take a quick break. This is Cyclone basketball on the EAB Sports Network.
Come celebrate with R&R Tire Express during their 25th anniversary. Get a new set of passenger tires for just $25 a week for R&R's 25th anniversary in 2025. Just $25 a week during 2025 at R&R. Plus, at R&R Tire Express, there is no interest, and you get 6 months, same as cash. R&R Tire Express on East Parkway Drive next to Starbucks in Russellville. For a free quote, text the word tires to 43414.
KCJC, Dartnell, Russellville. Ladies and gentlemen, this is River Country. KCJC.
An EAB Media Group radio station.
You know, I know you want to save your timeouts, and Russellville has 1 left, but I think Coach Chenault not only wanted to draw up a play, but I wonder if he wanted to get Cade Smith back in the game on this offensive side. Russellville getting an extra offensive possession after that missed 3 by Zay Williams after Marcellus Olson got the offensive rebound, and it is Cade Smith that came in at the beginning of that timeout. 1:32 left to play in the game. The Cyclones trail for the first time tonight at 50-49. 27 seconds on the shot clock. Cyclones with 1 timeout left. Mountain Home with 3. Zay Williams with it on the right side without the dribble, needs some help. Cross-court pass over to Elias Zapian, 18 seconds to shoot. Back to Zay, and they'll throw it away. It's intercepted by Baylor Tate all the way, and shot blocked out of bounds by Zay Williams. He blocks that one out of bounds. Zay had just thrown the ball away. He was trying to go to Campbell, who was going inside, looked like to set a screen, and we got a foul call.
What?
31 on the shot clock. He's saying there's 31 seconds on the shot clock. It had gotten reset. Okay. All right, so he's like, I thought he was saying foul on 31. I was like, there's not a 31 out there. But no, 31 seconds on the shot clock. 1:16 left to go in the game. Mountain Home, after that great block on the layup there by Williams, can't inbound it, but before the violation, they call a timeout. I think it's going to be a long 1:16 here. Russellville trailing by a point with 1:16 left. And we'll take a break. This is Cyclone basketball on the EAB Sports Network. We'll keep it right here. Mountain Home with 2 more timeouts left. Russellville with 1. In fact, Coach Chenault, after that layup that was blocked by Zay Williams, started to call timeout. And then he ran down the scores table to say, hey, do I only have 1 left? And Coach Turner, who's the assistant coach for the girls team, who's helping him out tonight with the absence of White Nehu, said, yeah, you only got 1 left. And so he did not call the timeout. Now, to avoid the 5-second violation, Mountain Home is the one that called this timeout. 50-49. Mountain Home just getting that last 2 on their previous possession, takes the lead for the first time.
We got to play it tight. But
yeah. You know, we told you this is not your typical 0-5 team. When you look at their close losses, they lost to Farmington by 2. And Russellville got blown out by Farmington on Friday night. They're a good team, and they're showing it here. Podolsky gets the inbounds pass from Mountain Home. 28 seconds on the shot clock. If you're going to foul somebody, which you don't want to on purpose, don't foul Gilbert. He's 10 of 10 from the free throw line. Number 22, he's got the basketball right now. He's also got 22 points tonight.
Whoa.
Now, traveling violation is going to be called on Mountain Home. A minute left, exactly. The Cyclones trail by point with the basketball. The official came over to tell Coach Chenault to stay in the box. I think he wasn't griping. He was trying to get to his team. Zay Williams with it on the right side. 27 seconds on the shot clock. Williams picks up his dribble, gets it to Cade Smith. Campbell back to Cade. 19 seconds to shoot. Crossover dribble by Cade. Draws a double team, races around it. Shot is up and in. High off the glass with a little finger roll action. And now we have a timeout called by the Cyclones with 35.2 seconds left. And we're waiting to see. Okay, it is called by Russellville. He only has a 30-second left. So we're going to keep it right here. First, he signaled full timeout, but Russellville only had 30-second timeout. So Russellville deciding to use their last timeout here after the shot made by Cade Smith, who has 7 for the game. Cyclones calling a timeout. Coach Fulcher and Mountain Home, they have 2 left. Russellville taking back the lead at 51-50. Yeah, we got 6 seconds before they blow the horn here, so we're definitely not going to a break. What a clutch play by Cade Smith. They came at him, they set a screen, they came at him with a double team. He just drove all the way around it and came down the right side and hit the layup. No timeouts for the Cyclones, and the official just telling Coach Chenault, hey, you know you got none left. And Russellville coming out, I guess wanted to talk about what they want to do. They're going to pick them up at half court. Gilbert will get in the front court. Russellville leading by 1. Defense is a chant from the bench and the student section and the rest of the fans here at Cyclone Arena. McLean gets the handoff, taking it right side. Little fade away from the baseline, no good. Tipped around a couple times. Caleb Campbell. Who else is going to get the rebound? No, they're going to call a travel. They're going to call a travel. I thought they were going to call a jump ball, which would have been Russellville basketball, and they call a travel. I was getting ready to get excited. I thought they had tied him up. He had it. Looked like Malachi Siner had it, and looked like Podolsky for them had it. And they call a traveling violation. And now, let's see. After that, Coach Fulcher of Mountain Home taking a timeout. And we're going to take a break here. We'll take a quick break. 51-50 is our score. The Cyclones lead it. Mountain Home has the basketball with the final seconds. This is Cyclone basketball on the EAB Sports Network.
Johnny's story ends with a thought from Alathus Realty. With years of experience, knowledge, and a network of relationships, they ensure you'll get the most for your house. So when it comes time to put that property on the market or begin looking for that next dream home you have, don't delay. Call Brent Preddy and the professionals at Alathus Realty Russellville, 968-5668, or check them out, russellvilleliving.com.
Oh, man, what a tough call going against the Cyclones there. Caleb Campbell getting the rebound. 2 other people had their hands on the basketball. They call a travel. And, yeah, that's unbelievable. And they call the traveling violation. That's unbelievable. And 16.2 seconds left, so Mountain Home getting another chance at it here. Looked like we had stopped them after the missed shot. We got the rebound. They call a traveling violation. I was hoping for a jump ball because it would have been ours. 16.2 seconds left. Russellville leading by a point. Mountain Home with the basketball underneath their own basket. Inbounded, deflected out of bounds. And we'll do it again from the exact same spot. Mountain Home with one timeout left, and Coach Chenault saying, hey, no time ran off the clock. And they're gonna adjust the time. And Coach Chenault saying, shouldn't time go off the clock? And Troy Norton, he's running the clock, saying it was too fast. I agree. I don't see how anything could have come off the clock. So what are they going to put? Okay, they're going to take off 0.3 of a second, 15.9 seconds. I agree with Troy. That happened too fast. Oh, we don't want that 0.3 left later. McLean inbounding it for Mountain Home. And now a timeout. No, a 5-second violation. A 5-second violation called on Mountain Home. I can't believe they didn't call timeout. It was getting close. I thought they had called the timeout. A 5-second violation. Great defense by the Cyclones. Russellville will inbound it now, leading by a point with 15.9 left. Zapian passes it down to Siner. Attacks from the side. Shot blocked from behind. They get the foul. Siner going to the free throw line. What a turn of events there. Coach Fulcher, I thought he had called timeout, but he didn't signal timeout. He said the count was too quick. The 5-second violation turns the ball over. The Cyclones get it back. They attack, and Siner had the opening all the way. Missed the shot as it was blocked from behind, and he goes to the free throw line. Hits the first free throw. It's a 2-point game. I didn't see who the foul was called on.
They didn't put it up. I don't know who it was. I thought it was on number 4.
It's a 2-point lead for Russellville. Siner, second free throw is good. And Fulcher does not want to call timeout here. He has one left. 10 seconds, 9 seconds. Gilbert in the front court. Crossover dribble from the right elbow. Missed the shot there. Siner the rebound for the Cyclones. We have a whistle and a foul call. I'm shocked they did not go for the 3 there. And Coach Fulcher, yeah, he's saying 3. You got to go for the 3. They went in for the 15-footer. Even if they make it, they have to call timeout, and there's 5 seconds left. A 3 is what you have to do there. They're down 3, and they shoot the 2. Siner gets the rebound. They foul him. We're walking to the other end to shoot 2 free throws. One will ice it. He missed it. 53-50. The Cyclones did it with 4 seconds left. Campbell, Siner, they have come up big for the Cyclones here. Bombers still with one timeout, waiting to see what they want to do here. And the shot's good. It's a 4-point lead, and Coach Fulcher now takes a timeout. We're going to keep it right here. So Siner makes 2 free throws. It's 53-50. They inbound it, and Gilbert, who's played almost flawlessly tonight with 22 points, 16 in the fourth quarter alone, drives all the way for a 15-footer. It's just I don't know what you call that. You know,
I was afraid he was
a lapse in judgment there. And instead of shooting the 3, he jumps in, shoots the 2. Even if he makes it, they have to call timeout, and it's our basketball, and we're still up by 1. I'm just shocked at that. And when I thought, was that the call? When he missed it, and I saw Coach Fulcher said it's got to be a 3. And so.
Well, with 4 seconds.
Yeah. Now you just let them do whatever.
Let them do whatever they want to do.
Yeah. The only thing that can hurt you here is fouling on a 3-point shot.
Let them alone. Just stay away from them.
They cannot stop the clock now. They can't stop the clock. So don't foul them at all.
Keep your hands off of them.
Yeah, just let them go. Mountain Home going to inbound it here with 4 seconds left. The Cyclones lead it by 4. They're going to fire at the length of the floor, and it goes out of bounds. And it'll belong to Russellville back in front of, back underneath the basket which they're shooting. 4 seconds left. They fired it to the half-court line, but they didn't lob it. They threw it with some mustard on it. Nobody could get in front of it. Siner, they're trying to draw a foul on him. Inbounds pass from Zapian. He's going to throw it up top, caught by Campbell. He gives it up to Cade Smith, and Smith is going to tiptoe away, and that's the end of the ball game. Woo, that was a close one. The Cyclones escape here with a 54-50 victory. The Cyclones led almost the entire game. Mountain Home took the lead 50-49 late in the fourth quarter on a two-pointer by Rhett Gilbert. They had erased the lead with an intentional foul called on Russellville. They hit 2 free throws, hit a 3, and then a 2, all by Rhett Gilbert, who ends the game with leading all scorers with 22 points before Mountain Home. But the Cyclones weather the storm and end up with the victory on a layup by Cade Smith, 2 free throws by Malachi Siner, and then a free throw by Malachi at the end to ice it. The Cyclones win it 54-50. We're going to take a break and come back with your post-game show. This is Cyclone Basketball on the EAB Sports Network.
The folks at Arkansas River Valley Heating and Air want to take a moment to not only thank you for your business, but also the opportunity to work for you and give your family whole house comfort. Every kind word that you put online and personal recommendation to your friends and family is appreciated. And customers like you are not only vital to their business, but vital to making our community as great as it is. From their family to yours, thank you from Arkansas River Valley Heating and Air.
High school students, join us for the ATU Focus Days, an immersive preview experience at the Arkansas Tech campus. Our Office of Admissions and Academic Colleges host a full day related to your area of interest. You'll get to eat on campus, sit in on classes, experience campus life, and attend an athletic event. Parents and guardians are welcome too, with sessions dedicated to their interests. On February 6th, our College of Business and Economic Development will be hosting the ATU Focus Day. If you're interested in agri, pre-vet, tourism, and business, you can learn more and register at atu.edu/focusdays.
Welcome back. The Cyclones escape with a victory here, 54-50 over Mountain Home. They had given up the lead that they had held almost the whole game. Russellville trailing by a point. A layup by Cade Smith got the lead back at 51-50. Malachi Siner, 2 free throws after a big stop by the Cyclones. And to his credit, Siner, Caleb Campbell, really cleaning up the defensive class, playing some defense, and foul trouble. I mean, that both teams had to weather the storm. And, boy, just a big win for the Cyclones. We'll give you the scoring totals first for Mountain Home. Rhett Gilbert, I wonder if that's a career high, had 22 points tonight. It's in his genes. Rhett Gilbert's brother starts for Harding. I wonder if, he had 16 of his 22 in the fourth quarter. Ryder McClain with 13 points in the ballgame. 7 points for Jackson Corp. Blaine Tate, who fouled out with 5. And Tyler Podolsky with 3. For the Cyclones, they were led by Zay Williams, who had 12 points tonight. KJ Foster with 11 points. He fouled out. Zay had 4 fouls. KJ Foster fouled out with 11 points. 10 points for Caleb Campbell. 7 points for Cade Smith, who had 4 fouls. 7 points for Malachi Siner, who had 3 fouls. 4 points for Donovan Villarreal and 3 points for Elias Zapian. Russellville needed every single point tonight. What's your thoughts on the game?
Well, Campbell, along with his points, he had 6 rebounds. Did a fantastic job. Foster fouling out. He had 6 rebounds. Mountain Home, 7 of 17 from the three-point line, 15 of 18 from the charity stripe. We were 6 of 20 from the three-pointer, 11 of 16 from the charity stripe. Just a good job by the Cyclones. Had a good lead, let it come down, got behind, came back. Just a great team effort on this win tonight. A very tough game. Could not get a flow into this game. Neither team could because of the fouls that were called.
Yeah.
Now, unofficially I've got the fouls. I don't know how many they are, but I guarantee it's between 20 and 30 probably. But just hard to get a – do you have it?
Yeah, you think there's between 20 and 30? There's
Okay,
39 fouls.
Are you kidding?
No.
Oh, man, I missed it.
21 on us, 18 on them. It was even, but 39.
Oh,
so when you're talking no flow, you're absolutely right.
No
39
flow
fouls.
at all in this game.
Yeah, with all the free throws, I wonder what the score record for 2 teams shooting free throws in a regular game was. The Cyclones win it by a score of 54-50. Again, weathering the storm. They absolutely did. When you talk about KJ with 5, Zay Williams and Cade Smith with 4, Malachi with 3, yeah, we had to, and they did too. Blaine Tate fouled out for them, and McClain had 3, and they had a couple players with 2 in the ball game. But the Cyclones get the win. They move to 17-5 overall, 4-2 in conference play, and Mountain Home, they're the best 0-6 conference team I've ever seen, that's for sure. They're 10-12 overall, 0-6 in conference play. We hope you enjoyed tonight's broadcast of Cyclone and Lady Cyclone basketball. I want to tell you about Friday night here at Cyclone Arena. We'll have the girls' game at 6 and the boys at 7:30 as both teams host Harrison. And we will be have the 40th anniversary of the state championship. The only state championship in Cyclone basketball history is the 1985 team, with the coach Marty Barnes is honored here between the girls and the boys' game. I want to send a very special thank you to Stephen Berry, our engineer for tonight's broadcast, and also Chase Canfield on the live stream. We also appreciate you for joining us tonight. Once again, send you over our score. Lady Cyclones lost here to Mountain Home 72-54. Jasmine Garcia, though, a career high with 19 points. And the Cyclones hanging on to win here, 54-50 over Mountain Home. 12 points for Zay Williams. KJ had 11, and Campbell with 10. For Stephen Berry, Chase Canfield, and Aaron Duval, I'm Iggy Duval saying to you, good night, God bless, and thank you, Tony Basil.
Russellville,